more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what media? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.
I have been sick of this problem. I have been sick of this controversy over living wage or minimum wage. And I believe that something is seriously wrong with the heads of many of our leaders. How can anyone who earns 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, not to talk of people who earn 1 million, 2 million, how can they go to sleep in good conscience every day? How can they go to sleep in good conscience and come out to sit down in a boardroom to discuss the sustainability or otherwise of paying 60,000 to the poorest of workers? How can we go to bed and sleep, all those who belong to the elite, who earn 2, 3, 4, 500,000, 1 million? How can you go to sleep in good conscience, I say, if you still have any conscience? How can you go to sleep in good conscience and come out to be debating? I hear people on TV, I watch people on TV, experts, economic experts, corporate executives, government officials, who are taking home more than $1 million in a month. And they are there arguing that 60,000 or over will destroy the economy. It's not sustainable. How wicked! You give 60,000 to a poor worker a poor worker who may have a family of 2 or 3 or 4, for his feeding, for his accommodation, for his house rent, for his medical care, for his children's school fees. How wicked! How blind! How can we do that? And we think that God will bless our country? We think that it is by bringing a new national anthem for God to bless our country? How can you commit this crime against humanity? For me, this is a crime against humanity. Because the poor people who cannot afford to buy gari, I'm not saying they will buy that they are to buy sardine. I'm saying buy gari, poor people who cannot buy gari. I'm not talking of meat or fish. Poor people are dying because they have no money to cure malaria. How can you go to sleep in good conscience? Those of us who belong to the elite, how can we go to sleep with good conscience and we are debating and we are discussing and we vote 500 million naira to meet and debate about paying 60,000 to the poor? My dear friends, I see this as a new form of apartheid. Nigeria is one of the most unequal societies in the entire world. A society where it's like the animal farm. A society where we have conspicuously rich people, people who are living in conspicuous consumption, and others who are in deplorable, dehumanizing poverty. If you have somebody in this country that takes home 1 million naira, I mean 1 million, I'm not talking of 30 million naira, 1 million naira in the month, and he can open his mouth to be part of a discussion about the poor getting 60,000 naira. I say anyone who earns up to 1 million naira in the month should keep his or her mouth shut when he hears them debating about taking 60,000 for the poor. More than 60 years after independence, we are running an apartheid society. This time it's not racial apartheid, it's economic apartheid. We are running an apartheid society of people of conspicuous consumption, flying in private jets around at government expense, people who are riding 4, 5, 6, 7 SUVs with pilot vehicles, chasing the poor out of the road, and poor people, you are debating, you are discussing, you are over 60,000 for the poor. You insult the poor by saying 30,000, and later you say 48,000, and now you say 60,000, and you pay more than 60,000, you come out with 62,000. You insult poor Nigerians. I say there is hardly any society I know that is as divided as the Nigerian society. And a society that is so divided is just sitting on a keg of gunpowder. I have warned here before that the revenge of the poor is at the corner. The revenge of the poor is at the corner. I am not calling for it, but it will happen as night follows the day. Because when you so reduce people, you reduce people to this dehumanizing level. Nature does not allow a situation of islands of affluence amidst a sea of poverty. Nature does not allow it. And let me warn those in the elite. Let me warn those in the tripartite committee of government. Let me warn that it is in the course of nature that when a predator continues to devour the very resources that the predator needs for his own sustenance, nature will take out the predator in order to have equilibrium, in order to have a measure of equilibrium. Nature is about balance, you know. All of nature is about balance, and human beings are part of nature, and Nigerians are part of nature. If the predator who needs the animals in the kingdom, it needs the animals to survive, if it is recklessly devouring the very animals it needs for its own survival, if it is devouring it recklessly and senselessly, nature will step in and remove the predator so that there can be balance in the system, in the ecosystem. Let me warn that all those who are in government, I hear, I have not confirmed, that there are people taking home almost 30 million naira in the month. And you have the guts, and you have the temerity to sit down, and your conscience allows you to sit down to discuss about 60,000 naira for poor worker for the whole month, and you are the one that has all the opportunities of extra code and all kinds of perquisites of office. You sit down to discuss about 60,000, and that is all that the person will have in the month. You sit down to discuss this and come out and say, this is not sustainable. How is 30 million naira sustainable in that economy? How is it sustainable that the leader has 100 SUVs going with him to the airport? How is it sustainable? How is it sustainable that government leaders junket around the world? How is that sustainable? I say we are committing a crime against humanity. And if we do not repent and retrace our steps immediately, the revenge of the poor is at the corner. Do not hold me responsible. Because while the devastation was on, I did not keep quiet. Do not hold me responsible. Because while the madness was on, I did not sit on the fence. I kept on shouting that the revenge of the poor is at the corner unless we change our course. And if we do not change our course, we will end up where we are headed. And where we are headed is devastation, is destruction, is violent revolution. I rest my case.
The party so that we will not be able, to push aside, all these political party strangulators.
The question is, have you dropped the charges? It's a straight question.
No, we are not the one, that, fight the charges.
But
you brought the charges even to live studio.
That's what I'm saying.
To them.
No, we were not the one that brought the charges. It was the police, that put the charges. But do not forget, why those charges were subsisting, including, thank God that will come online now, all of them came here, another TV station, to say, oh, Court of Corporate Jurisdiction are not found Abure guilty. That was, what they were promoting then, even including Peter Obi and LNC Joe Ajero. And do not forget, it was in that same secretariat that Joe Ajero invaded that secretariat against us, calling us all manner of names, including rodent. It was in the same secretariat that NSC invaded, to ask Abure to leave. It was in the course of it that, okay, we have to go the way of PDP and APC, settle our own, the remaining is with the police. But politically, we will not allow, the crisis, to fester for so long that we will not allow Mr. Peter Obi to take a part to go and join Atiku, just like the way they are doing. So we knew their plan, and that's why we also said, oh, we need to explore political solution for, between ourselves. And when Court of Appeal, reinstated Abure, and he called for a peace meeting, we thought we don't have any choice that to say, oh, he called us that, oh, we must not allow most of these, political gladiators to take away the party. They want to seize the party, just for them to use it in 2027. Please, my brother, come together. Let us all come together. Let us all become one body. Since Court of Appeal just set aside that, purported, the judgment in March 2024. Every other thing done between March 2023 to 2024 by Julius Abure, is a nullity. So that was why he called on us to come together. Let us all come together at least and form a formidable front. So as we speak now,
right,
all of us in Labour Party, we have become one body against the Obidients and Mr. Peter Obi.
So you don't believe that Mr. Abure is a forger? I remember that case of perjury.
No, I said
forgery.
That is pending before the police.
But you personally don't believe he forged anymore?
No, you are not getting us. The matter is pending.
I know, but you personally, you used to see him as someone who forged, because that was what you were saying, that the police has evidence.
The incident happened and the police are investigating.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
So, but for you,
but for us, as far as we are concerned, now as a political party, if Peter Obi himself, did not see any reason with us then, and the police, are yet to, carry out the investigation, and even the court said no, this man will set him free. For this is better known to them, because I am not here to criticize, the judgment. But don't forget, we have even filed an appeal before the Supreme Court over that judgment.
So let's talk about the directorate.
Yes.
So this directorate now, are you saying Obidients should now register? Who's going to head this directorate? What is the essence of this directorate which you have set up? Because you also said that there are two kinds of Obidients. Yes. There are Obidients in Labour Party and those you described as Obidients IPOB wing. And I imagine that a lot of people would take exception to that, particularly Obidients. So how is this going to work?
Well, thank you very much. In line with section of Article 14 of our Constitution, the chairman and NWC have the power to create all those, those appointments. But I think probably what went wrong was because Mr. Peter Obi, felt more comfortable with some group of Obidients against the other. Why do I say so? In the NSC promoted National Caretaker Committee, we Peter Obi even sent his spokesperson. And I want to correct Nigeria. We don't have Obidients campaign. Every campaign has been dissolved by all the political parties. Nobody is campaigning against anybody. Dr. Tanko could be referred to as media assistance or a spokesperson of Mr. Peter Obi. We should not be mentioning Obidients because we are not campaigning. INEC has not opened a presidential campaign so that they can get that further because it's only Labour Party that is still using that name, acronym, as if to say maybe we are in a sort of contest with the city president. Now regarding the directorate, this same Mr. Peter Obi that is complaining now was the one that ceded a lot of obedience to Joe Ajero to be appointed in the national committee, this interim committee headed by former NSC president Abdulwahid Omar. A man respected so much. But when Julius Abure and us, we start together that okay, there are some obedience that say, look, we don't like the way Mr. Peter Obi is going. Let us, pitch our tent here so that we can have a new Nigeria of our dream. Then he now came out to say, oh, obedience are not loyal to anybody. Now, if you are not loyal to anybody, then who submitted the list to Joe Ajero for them to be appointed as member? I have their names here. Member of the National Caretaker Committee. Even though it is illegal, they know. Mr. Peter Obi supported it. He supported it 100%. He sent Dr. Tanko there to go and meet them. He supported it. Dr. Tanko even read his own statement there, during the inauguration, of people I will call.
So from what we're seeing now, Mr. Arabambi, the war has moved from Mr. Lamidi Apapa, yourself, Mr. Arabambi, against Julius Abure and his team, to now you, Julius Abure, against Peter Obi and the Obedient movement. Is that what we're dealing with?
Yes, that is what we are dealing with presently now, because they have a mission to use Labour Party as a tool to destabilize Nigeria, and that is what Abure told them. No. Nigeria might be surprised that what they call the friction between Julius Abure and Mr. Peter Obi, it is just simple for one singular reason. Julius Abure will not allow anybody to promote Labour Party as a party that will divide Nigeria in future. Right. That was the division, and he has to retrace his head back,
Sorry, Kyle, just before he goes, what happens to Oluchi? Is she part of your team?
Oluchi, as we speak now, has decided, to move over to Mr. Peter Obi's side.
That's a national. So Oluchi is for the national treasurer that was suspended.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Arababi, we have to thank you so much. I wonder if this will then lead to you making a decision. And I'm talking Mr. Abure about Mr. Peter Obi. Maybe are you planning to suspend him or take decisive action?
Well, I don't think it's a question of suspension. He has made the point clear that
he's still a member of the Labour Party.
No, with the way we are looking at him now, he doesn't seem to want to work with Labour Party, because what he wants to do for them was to plan, the suspension of Abure, which it is null and void. That's number one. Number two.
Okay, quickly.
Number two, if you want to stay in Labour Party, he must respect the party constitution. He's just a member of the party. He's not the leader of the party. The error both of them make.
I don't understand.
He's not a leader of the party.
What do you mean by?
Yeah, in our Labour Party constitution, now chairman is the leader of the party. We are different from PDP and APC.
Oh, okay.
This was what they thought is operative in our party when they were coming from PDP. The national chairman is the leader, is in our constitution.
So if you have a presidential, if somebody that won the presidency,
yes,
and you have a national chairman, who is now who is going to be the leader?
Our constitution does not,
No.
He's the national chairman. And let me tell you, we have a president. My father, was a member of UPN. The president's seat before the national chairman of UPN will come. APN. UPN, even when Awolowo is, the one running for president, the national chairman, Awolowo will have to be on ground before the national chairman. Even in the state, Onabanjo will be there before the national chairman.
We have to anchor at this point. Clearly, this is not the end, but we have to thank you so much, Mr. Abayomi Arabambi. It's quite interesting to see that the enemy of my enemy
is now
my friend. Thank you so much for
continue from where we stopped yesterday. Happy New Week to every one of you, my people. I'd like to quickly acknowledge some of you that is right there on the comment section, starting with Mother for All Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. I appreciate you always, always, always. Thank you very much, Madam Luke. I can see you right there. Thank you very much, Honorable Sam. Thank you very much, Sir Ijidima. Thank you very much, Mashallah. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you so much. I've got a super chat already for Stephanie Ojek. Thank you so much. May your pocket never run dry. I'm very, very grateful. And God bless you. Thank you so much, Mother Patricia Tagojimi. God bless you, ma. Appreciate you. Mother Stella Masamedo. God bless you. Peggy Modi. Thank you, Mother Bella Naomi. God bless you, all my people. Thank you so much, Adewale. James Abayale. Thank you. SO. Thank you. Michael Abba. Thank you. Washington Marigay. Ikoro. Thank you. In fact, I appreciate every one of you right there. I wish I can present to everybody. Madam Nena in the building. After 78 years, finally, we don't get Madam Nena back. Madam Nena, I feel no say today will be a blessing for me. Seeing you back. It's good to hear from you, ma. Thank you very much for joining us today. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Emmanuel Schultz, thank you very much. God bless every one of you, my people. I would like us to just move on right now. In case I don't mention your name, please understand with us. The comment is just a lot, but still, I would like us to move on. But meanwhile, as I say for there, breaking, say this US matter, get the waiting day. US court fixed a new date on motion, to review Tinubu's record, with FBI, CIA, and others, so they say they want revealer now, they want show now, and all that. But my question is, if the FBI release anything now, how will that impact Tinubu as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria today? Now, question they ask you now, for some of you now, we want to talk later, but jot them down. How? I don't know, because they say they don't decide and say they want to do them. Now they want to reveal all these things now, blah, blah, blah. But how would that not, affect Tinubu? I don't know. I've posted out a link for those of you that want to join us. Please click on the link and join us here, and let's talk about these whole things together. But meanwhile, Sowore once again said, I don't crave Peter Obi supporters. I don't want supporters who will suppress, oppress people like Obidients. Sowore don't give Obidient basbos. Yes. I not say yesterday, give Peter Obi basbos. Today now, Obidient collect. He deal with people like Black Panther. Sowore don't finish him. Sowore finish Jonathan. He finished Black Panther. He finished Marshall. The way Sowore finish that today. Guy, good. All right. And Peter Obi does still respond, to Sowore. What did they sup there? What did they happen? What did they sup right there? So thank you very much, Madam Patricia. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Yes, my people, let me quickly take this article so that we can just start talking, because I've spent almost an hour now presenting by this thing. I beg, mother, look, not talk for this matter, I beg. Not be my fault to present this thing for 1 hour. Yeah, Mr. Destiny, I don't see you. Thank you, sir. I'm coming. Okay, let's take this. As you can see right there, Obi responded to Sowore's criticism, but now let's take this one together, my people. Bear with me to see if this can go well. Did we lose that? Okay, just bear with me, guys. Let me put it on properly. Believe this is not working. Yes, I see say backstage door full. Make una hold on. Okay. Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 election. Okay, this one was the one that Obi responded to Sowore. Addressed Omoyele Sowore criticism on Sunday, attributing them to his popularity among Nigerian youth. Sowore, the African Action Congress AAC candidate, had recently claimed that Peter Obi was worse than former President Muhammadu Buhari and was misleading, promoted during the election. So now, let me look for the quotes. I think that will be better. In the game of politics, okay, that's the show. Fortunately, the Nigerians, I'm just trying to look for where Peter Obi. Okay. Why urging Sowore, and others to rally Peter Obi, Tanko also said, okay, now Tanko now respond, so I'd like to get that right. I must get the quote right, man, I'm not worried. Okay, yes, I got it. In an interview with the security NG, Obi's media aide, Yunus Atanko, suggested that Sowore's remarks stems from resentment, noting that the youth preference for Obi was clear before, during, and after the 2023 election. In the game of politics, people see it as an opportunity to demarket their evil when they know their opponent is credible, has capacity, and even far better than them. The truth is that Comrade Omoyele Sowore was thinking that he was going to get the support of the Nigerian youth. Unfortunately, the Nigerian youth have carefully considered both men, decided to align with Mr. Peter Obi. They are resonating with his message, and they believe he's the leader Nigeria needs at this critical time in our nation's history. Sowore has been campaigning for long, but his messages did not resonate with Nigerian youth. That is why Sowore sees Peter Obi as a bitter rival who has taken over the youth constituency, which he thought he had control of. Noting more, that is why he keeps using everything at his disposal to attack Peter Obi and bring down his popularity. Unfortunately, the more they attack, the more Obi's popularity continues to soar, both in Nigeria and on the global stage. While urging Sowore and others to rally Peter Obi, Tanko also said it is wrong for Sowore to compare himself with Buhari, as they are two different personalities. The problem is that while we saw, I'll just leave that one right there. Let me leave it. So when I don't see say yes, they don't give an basbos. So let's move on because of time. Let me just move on right now. Let me come to this one. Then the one we saw for deal with you now. Anyhow. Okay, Abdul Malik, thank you, sir. I don't see you. Okay, the one we saw for deal with the Obidients. It beat us wherever for here. Not be small thing. I don't crave for Peter Obi supporters. I don't want supporters who suppress or oppress people like Obidients. So when I talk this one. Although I won't go on it because it deal with you now anyhow for a year. But I'm not going to because it's long. I don't have the time. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me move on. Let me bring another one to your screen quickly. Okay, I have this one here for you. Tinubu can't blame previous government because he already promised to build on Buhari's failures. Buba Galadima. I talk this one. Insti talk for here, not be small, seeing everything long, but I can't go there. Just go to the sources that I'm presenting to you. You will read more there. I know some of you don't reach out to me privately, please. We can't go there. Sometimes we can't remember. Just always read it. I can't read everything. Look at time. Now we're already over 1 hour. Okay, this one. I be like saying the big one. No. This one is coming from the People's Gazette. U.S. court fixed new date on motion to release Tinubu's record with FBI, CIA, and others. So when is the date? The U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia in Washington, D.C. has fixed a new date to advance a motion to release or withhold President Bola Tinubu's record by its security agencies, including the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, and Central Intelligence Agency, CIA. In 2022, anti-corruption campaign Aaron Grispan teamed up with Nigerian journalist David Uden to submit a FOIA request for the FBI to turn over Mr. Tinubu's case file under their control. Trafficking ordeal and had him forfeit 460 another narcotin, drug, baron, everything he did there. But I like us to move on. Then I have another one here quickly. Bear with me, guys. I have another one here quickly due to the situation in our country. The Sam headers now. We can't go to farm again Igbo women beg Tinubu. Normally, president will care by people. They beg you to do the right thing. Anyway, I don't want to read it. I'll let that one go. Then I still have just one left, I guess. Okay, Jess, the breaking, no, we still get two safe. The breaking one will happen today. Now be this one be like say it go sweet everybody. 35 rep propose 6 years single term for president zonal rotation. Hey, I want more talk for this matter because this one, although now 4 years maybe agree, just single. After your 4 years, you get out. But now 35 reps don't come out and say 6. Now they want the only 6 years you go they do. After that, there's no second term.
Naija watch.
Yes, sir.
They don't sneak in the constitutional issue. They don't sneak her in.
Okay.
They pinch her small. Then they bring her in small. They bring her in. Yes. If he walk, many of us go like Tinubu. Wallahi. If he give us the constitution, I'll give a pass mark.
No, anyway, sir, might finish the presentation because this one is the biggest of today. Now you'll be this one because if it happen,
the secret is Tinubu knows he can't run for the next election. He wants to extend to 6 years. Why?
Anyway. No, be that one. No, be that one. Like I said to you people that Tinubu will release Kanu very soon. You know, I said it here.
Okay.
I will explain it.
Una not gonna let me continue. All right. Trust me, if this work, I'll be very, very happy. Trust me, I'll be very happy. All these 4 years where you know, say these people must certainly do their 8 years. You know, so let's leave this aside for now. Let me bring another one in. Thank you very much, guys. Be patient with us. I will join you guys shortly. Let's see if you don't fit this side scene, so you need to bring down your camera again. And what's gonna happen? Might put you now. Okay, yes, you are in. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me bring another one here. Okay, minimum wage negotiations suffer setback as Labour Minister, NLC, and TUC President jet out of Nigeria. Now they try. What a country. Anyway, guys, I guess that is it. I've done my part. That's all I have for you guys today. So it's better we start talking right now. Thank you so much, everyone right there. Please press on the dollar sign, encourage our work, help us to share, like this broadcast so that our voices can go far. If you want to call in, please call right now. I'll wait to take just 3 calls. 3 calls so that we can move on. The first call is coming from where? I can't see the first call. Okay. Who is the first caller? Once I don't call my panelists, I don't finish. And now they call me when I still they talk. Okay, let me call on the first person on the panel. So, mashallah. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. Please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Hey, good evening, Naija Watch. Good evening, my members of the panel. Mommy Diaspora, I hear you. Thank you for always being here with us. Believing that yes, there's a Nigeria somewhere, somehow we'll get it one day. And you still believe in that Nigeria, in the youth of Nigeria. Thanks for always being there. I will start with Naija Watch. I won't cause possible at the fear because you will kill me. Akpabio, because he's always laughing. Nigeria is just a joke in his front. Anytime you see him on TV, the man is laughing as if we are all okay. People are suffering, you are always smiling and laughing. What is making you smile when an individual opens his own refinery and you cannot, you as a senator, as a Senate chief, as the head of the Senate, you can't say, this is my own agenda, there must be foil everywhere. You cannot say, let me fix refinery. You cannot find out what's happening in NNPC. You cannot say, let us probe NNPC. You go there and start smiling. smiling. You've been there in that same Senate for how many years? You guys did nothing. You're saying government. Who is government? Are you not government? Are you not the people that is governing the country? You are praising an individual that you still borrowed Nigerian money to build it. That's to let you know that how incompetent the entire set of people governing us are. Wicked human beings everywhere. You are praising Tinubu. You are praising Dangote. Dangote today is one determining how much they buy cement in Nigeria. Don't worry. Who will determine petrol price is Dangote. I'm still waiting for that day. I'm still waiting for that day. Anti-grazing bill. Nigeria, we are just joking. We are just joking. I have been in this UK for 2 years. These people have farms. I see cow, I see cattle. They have grazing ranch everywhere. It's only in Nigeria you are driving on a major road. You see them put signboard, cow crossing. Is that sensible? Yeah, you see people driving. You put animal, cheetah or leopard, all these animals crossing. Our own, it is cow we put on the road. It's a shame. If this thing goes and you pass rubbish bill and you say you want to start doing open grazing, in whose land? Look at the picture you have there. Cow in people's backyard. Does that make sense in 2024? I have seen when people do grazing, they will actually plant grass for the animals that they will eat. They will intentionally plant the grass they will eat. Because the northerners are very lazy. They don't have anything in their head. They can't even think. It is how to be doing the abnormal things. They are that man here. Which country still do open grazing? He can't say anything. He's talking rubbish. That's to let you know they don't even have any evidence, nothing to back it up. If we have been doing something in the wrong way, should we continue doing the wrong things? At 2024, you want to be doing open grazing. You cannot take land and plant grass for your cows to eat. You cannot do irrigation because you are lazy. You are telling us how many times rain falls in the north. Are you telling us you cannot dam? There's a Kanji Dam is there. You can't do irrigation from Kanji Dam. There's no river in the north. Are you telling us that there's no river in the north at all that you can do irrigation? If it's not that they are looking for something else. US, congratulations to Tinubu. I know that there's nothing you cannot do. There's nothing you cannot do. Till the day they decide this your court case, is the day we know that US is the one colonizing Nigeria now. Because they did not say it before. What has changed since that time that they want to say now? And the most painful part is whatever they even say does not count, because Tinubu has said it. They did not vote me, but I'm here now. You are here now, we agree. But you are squeezing everybody. Let the poor breathe. Yet, oxygen now we are buying it in Nigeria because of you. People cannot live well. US, whenever you are ready to do the case and say the truth, God help you. But we know we have Nigerians over there, and I will not expect you to do something that will tarnish your image. For the 6 years that our brothers are all clapping and smiling for, they are already sneaking that bill in. They should continue sneaking it in. Tinubu knows if this is 4-year goals, he cannot contest. If the FBI and the US bring the real case, he does not have any chance of contesting. So the best thing is to extend his tenure, because they say that bill will take effect from 1st of October, meaning that if it takes effect on 1st of October, it meaning that he will be the president for the next 6 years, because he's greedy. He wants to continue ruling us. Sowore and Peter Obi versus Peter Obi. This is This is I don't know. I don't play football. I would have said maybe one team. Sowore, when they say somebody is just a hooligan that does not have shame, is what you are. If you are listening to me, my name is Omashola Ijuichi. You're just a hooligan that don't have. You have pride that is killing you. Pride that is killing you, is eating you, and you're coming down to say rubbish. You had the opportunity to team up with Peter Obi. You refused. Now you are nowhere. You're now in US making noise. If you come to Nigeria, you are like, who is that cow talking? Because Obi carries the crowd. You cannot carry the youth because you don't even know you. You have not ruled at any point in time in any local government for them to say, yes, we can trust you. Obi has done it. People have evidence. We can make reference to his government, but you nothing to show. When you keep attacking this man, if I were you, if you want the youth to follow you, come retrace your steps and team up with Peter Obi and the Obidients movement, and stop being a cultist. To me, this is a cultist behavior. You're just being unnecessarily just I don't know. This is envy. It is obvious what you are saying. It is envy. And an average Nigerian already seen it like that. And it's envy, you are jealous. So stop writing paper. Do proposal. Come out, talk to Nigerians. Let us know what you want to do and team up with Peter Obi. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right. Mr. Mashallah, God bless you, sir. Thank you so much for your submission. Okay, I'd like us to move on right now. Thank you. Mr. Oduwa, your place is too dark. I know they see you. Okay, that's fine. I don't see you. Thank you. Oga Ferrara, I don't see you as well. Thank you very much. Okay, I'd like us to move on right now. Thank you so much, my people. Appreciate you all right there. Leonard and Ozier, thank you very much for just coming in. Enterprise, thank you very much, sir, for coming in, and thanks for all you do. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, CEO and Ikoru, Dixon, Dagbo, and many others. Okay, let me call on the second person on the platform, which is Mr. Jonathan. Then the next will be Oga Black Panther. Mr. Jonathan, please, you have the floor. Please talk to us, sir.
Oh, Mr. Elvis, thank you.
Yes,
thank you. Thank you. This is another day. Welcome once again, and thank you for the good work you are doing. I greet all them, my fellow panelists, those on the comment section, those that are listening, those that will call in. I greet everyone, and welcome once again. Mr. Elvis, I want to thank you for today, especially, especially today. You see that video you presented about Arabambi? Thank you. I saw the video sometime last week. I just, browsed through it.
The video shocked me.
In fact, Mr. Elvis, I love you. I thank you. That Arabambi video that you present it, you brought it to Nigeria Watch. I thank you once again. Thank you for that. See, I will say this to you, Mr. Elvis. I know you don't take alcohol, but I will have my champagne, non-alcoholic, ready for you. The day on this platform that supporters, those that are supporting Labour Party, and those candidates that emerged from Labour Party, I predict it today. The day they will stand side by side with Abure and with Arabambi, I will pop one champagne. I will pop it. If you permit on this platform, I will go to my cellar. I will bring one champagne out. I will pop it.
You mean the day they will do what?
The day they will support Abure and Arabambi, that they will argue for them. That day is coming.
Because I'm surprised. Arabambi is saying that,
yes,
that him and Abure are not the same.
They are now the same. With Papa, they are now the same. Yes, that's what he's saying.
And Obidients and Peter Obi.
Yes, that's it.
True.
That's true. And I'm saying on this platform today, in fact, if I'm going to use all my time here this morning at this session for it, so be it. That day, that those that are supporting Labour Party, they will come out and they will support Abure.
They will support Arabambi. They will support Apapa on that day. For each and every day, for each person, I will pop one champagne on this platform. I'm waiting for that day. That day will come. Because I've said it. For me as a person, I cannot, with my clear mind, support Labour Party as it stands right now, currently, and any candidate that emerge from that party. And how you will support that candidate from Labour Party, that going forward, you will not support Abure, that you will not come out here and speak with 10 mouths, not even 2, not 3, not 4. I'm waiting for that day, that you will not come out here and tell us that you will not argue that Apapa is just okay, Arabambi is just fine. What they did in 2023, we can't really compare it. You will justify it. You will speak with 10 mouths. I'm not even saying 2, 3, 10. Because you cannot stand with your clear mind, seeing what is going on, and still saying you are supporting Labour Party as it is presently constituted, the leadership and anything that comes out of it. You can't. For me, your judgment will be so is faulty. It's faulty. On what ground? Even if Labour Party brought out a saint under this leadership, I think the right thing is to abstain, at the minimum, to abstain, or to stand by a candidate. I'm specific now in Edo State. I'm specific now, supporting Labour Party, supporting Akpata. It is not appropriate for anyone that say you are a progressive and you are looking for a better Nigeria. And how you will stand, I can't figure it out. How you are going to separate Abure. Tell your candidate today, Akpata, to come out and speak against Apapa. Tell your candidate, Akpata, to come out today and speak against Arabambi. Let him come out. And he will still stay there. A man that has no integrity, no honor of any kind, Arabambi. He came out today. Look at him talking. So sickening. Rubbish from his mouth. They asked him 2 times, repeatedly, have you dropped the cases against Abure? Is Abure not a forger anymore? He couldn't answer the question straight on. And it was the Nigerian police that is investigating. Who brought the Nigerian police? So police just come in and start investigating. Is it not at the instance of individuals, of citizens, that will initiate the police or intimidate the police rather? Then the police will now initiate and start an investigation. Are you not the one that started it? Are you not the one that gave them documentation for them to go ahead with the investigation? Are you not the one that went to court and they ask you? So he is no longer a forger today. So have you even withdrawn all the cases? And it is the Nigerian police that took the case. This man that came on national TV over and over again. A man that has no honor, no integrity of any kind. He said he's the chieftain of Labour Party. All he cares about is name, position. That's all they care about. They are the likes of Sowore. I will link it together. Sowore, a man, an arrogant man, my way or the highway man, and he wants to be president of Nigeria. I don't know who your supporters will be. Morons, right? So you want Obidients to be morons, people that you can talk to and they can just take everything that you tell them, people that cannot see things logically and analyze subject matters logically. Those are the kind of supporters you want. Obidients cannot even support you in the first place. Right-minded people cannot even support you. Majority of them, let me say anyways. Don't let me assume that the entire 100% of Obidients. A stacking number of them, majority of them, will never support you as a person, because these Obidients are not morons. The kind of supporters that you are looking for, they are morons, and you can't get them from the Obidients. So it's not going to happen for you, Mr. Sowore. You are an arrogant man. Arrogant man. My way or the highway man. Go back to your local government and contest for a man that is still talking about building new schools today and he wants to be president. Give me a break. This is the rubbish that we have in Nigeria, a candidate like this. It is just pure jealousy. My Bible tells me, in the book of James, it tells me, it's this book of James chapter 3, he said, wherever there is jealousy, all kinds of evil are there. This is a jealous man. So if you have any right mind, run away from this man as far as your leg can take you, because he's full of jealousy. It's full of jealousy. Connecting with the likes of Arabambi and Apapa, they are full of jealousy. That's the kind of people they are. You got to run away from them as far as your leg can take you. They don't have anything good. It is all about themselves and themselves alone. So arrogant set of people. And they want to be leaders. They want to be president. That's all they want. They can't serve. They cannot serve. They cannot be under anybody. They have to be at the top. These are the people that are running all over the place in Nigeria saying they want to lead. I say it again. For me as a person, in my right mind, I cannot support Labour Party as it currently stands. The leadership of Labour Party and anything that emerge, because anything that emerge from this set of people will be crooked, and they will speak from 10, not 2, as I said, 10 of their 10 mouths. How long was it? 2023, this is just 2024. Look at the turnaround. 300 is what is even 300, anything more than 300. And look at the turnaround of a man, Arabambi, coming to national TV, saying that himself now, Papa and Abure, they are against Peter Obi. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that this is where we find ourselves in Nigeria. I will quickly round up by talking on this, the other topic that really caught my mind. In fact, when you are making that, when you are presenting that video, I was making a comment that this is so sickening. I was so, I got to, it's like, like the saying, some people will say that, how I wish I can just give this man a dirty blow on his face. That Hausa man talking about ranching and open grazing. Just listen to him talking. These are the people we have in Nigeria. That's where we are here. That's where Nigeria is right now. Basically, what they are asking for is quota system. This is quota system 2.0 in the making. Nigerians, lawmakers, all they are fighting for now is that they should create a national commission for grazing. Are you kidding me? So we might as well have a national commission for traders. All the traders in the east, in the west, they can just arrive in Maiduguri today. Just go to one place, pick the land there, and build their shops there because they have the right to move. Just create a national commission for traders, and government will pay for those shops. We might as well have a national commission for transport workers. All those transport workers in Lagos, all those road transport businessmen, they might as well just go to Jigawa, just go and take a land there, pave the place, fence the place, park their buses there, and that they have the right to move from one place to another in Nigeria. So we are here now. We are Nigerians. We can move to anywhere and start our business there. And the government will be responsible. Government will pay for the land for us. Can you see the kind of mentality? I believe my brother Omoshola was saying that they don't even have brains at all. These people. I've met some of them that are very outstanding, very brilliant northern Nigerians. I mean, brilliant. But majority of them these people, they are so in tune with that quota system mentality. just to eat. Can you hear him saying they have to set up a National Pastoralist Commission? In other words, they will set up a commission like the NDDC. They will be paying these Hausas, these Fulani elders men. They will be paying them money. They will give them land for free, as if they are not businessmen. Let the traders in Lagos and the traders in Enugu and Aba just carry everything, go to Maiduguri, go to Jigawa, go to Samfara, go and set up a shops there and let government pay for the shops and government pay for the land. Because it's Nigeria, I can move around. I have the right to move.
Oga Jonathan,
yes.
the cow they are grazing, is it for free?
It's business. It's business. And it comes out talking rubbish. So sickening. That interview, I don't even know why they have to bring this kind of a man to national TV. It's not educative, it's not informative, it's all rubbish. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I'll leave it at that for now. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you so much. All right. Madam Nena, please let us know if you are the one right there. Thank you so much, because I can't see you. Okay, wonderful. Yes, I can see you now. Thank you. You can turn it off. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Yes, my brother Ginger Breadman, you were trying to call in. Let me quickly call you back. Let me take some calls right now. Let me do 2 minutes. Ginger Breadman, you there? You're not picking. I'm calling you back. You were calling in the wrong time, though. Okay, you are not there. Unfortunately, I need to go back to the panel. When you guys are ready, I will come back to you guys. Okay, Mr. Ben is already calling in. Mr. Ben, thanks for calling in, sir. Please, we are doing 2 minutes. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you.
Good afternoon to every member of the panel of Supposedly Observed. I just want to quickly talk about this Sowore person. Sowore, everybody knows that Sowore has just been bitter. He's so angry and mad that, the supporters that he thought he was going to enjoy among the youths was all channeled towards Peter Obi. And that's why he has been criticizing Peter Obi every chance he had. You get what I'm saying? And because his brother is the president, Tinubu, and, everybody knows Sowore is a flip-floppy kind of person. If you don't go back there, go collect your own share, and your job right now is just to castigate and spoil the personality of Peter Obi, like his brother is doing, Boala. That's what Boala is doing. That's what Rena Mokri is doing. Even up to our professor Shonika. So they're all doing the same thing. They've all collected their own national cake. You know what I'm saying? Why are they not attacking Atiku? Have you asked yourself, why are they not attacking Atiku? Atiku came second, according to INEC, in that election. Why are they not attacking him? Because they know they cannot talk any kind of balderdash to the personality of Atiku. So they would rather just channel that effort into tarnishing the image of Peter Obi, because they know Peter Obi still enjoys the popularity and support of the youths and Obidients worldwide. And to that man, Arababi or whatever the hell his name is, you see, I said this a few weeks ago. I said the people in Labour Party, they were the one who sabotaged the candidacy of Peter Obi. Those people sold Peter Obi out. I'm telling you. And like Mr. Jonathan rightly said, I don't see how anybody will support anything that comes from Labour Party right now, knowing how they are talking about your own principal, Peter Obi. You get what I'm saying? So what does that tell you? If people like Sowore, Boala, Reno, Omokri, all of them, they are about your principal. And the people in your party are talking the same thing. What does that tell you? They are all working on the same page. Thank you very much, and I agree to you.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you so much. Yeah. To be honest, that statement from Mr. Ben, just as a deal, these people are fighting against Peter Obi heavily now. And anyway, I'll leave it.
Mr. Naja Watch, listen to everybody first.
Yes, let me say I'll leave it at that. All right. Ginger Breadman, I'm calling you for the second time. Guys, help us to press on the like button. Ginger Breadman, are you there?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Thank you, my brother. Good evening to you. Talk to us. 2 minutes.
Yeah, good evening. How you doing? How you doing? 3 minutes.
2 minutes I they give today, Oga. 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, no. I just want to talk quickly on what I think is going on.
Tinubu and US case. So if you pay attention to what is happening in international politics, you realize that Russia has been forming a very good relationship with West African countries, and recently, Russia, about 2 days ago, Russia just declared openly America as an enemy. So I am suspecting that America is trying to hold Nigeria by the balls by opening this Tinubu's case, because you know that if they can hold Nigeria by the balls, because remember that your enemy, your friend, the friend of your friend is my friend, or the friend of your enemy. How do they say that thing? So that's what I think is happening over there. So but I'm not excited, because it's all about the interest of nation's interest. It's about America's interest. I don't think they're doing anything for Nigeria. So for Nigerians, we have to take our country by ourselves and stop depending on this international politics, because everything you see happening across the shores of the Atlantic is all about their personal interest. With regards to system tenor, my brother, that system tenor, please, Tinubu should do it 4 years and go. Yeah, we don't want him to change any constitution or anything, making the group, because he's a menace, he's a bad thing that will happen to that nation. That's what I want to leave it there. I'm on the highway right now, but
thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. All right. I'd like us to move on right now. Let me quickly call on the next person. I will assign somebody that will help me on this panel today. Let me call on Mother Patricia. Mother Patricia, you are the next to speak to us. Good evening to you, man. Please, I'd like you to talk to us.
So, let me speak next, I beg. I got number 3 now. Where did you go?
No, so, but you left. You came back. That's why you lost your position.
I didn't leave.
Did you lost your position, guy?
If I leave, I would have told you now that I left now.
Okay, go ahead. Talk to us.
Sorry, I didn't really leave. It's the system that changed the whole thing.
Talk to us. 3 minutes.
I want to thank. Which one be 3 minutes now? This man don't distort my brain now. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Nigeria Watch. I want to thank the viewers. I want to thank Mama in Diaspora. God bless you. I was watching your messages yesterday, and I was dancing. Now, I want to say something here. One, Arabambi and the present chairman in quote. I know why I put that quote, because it's not a substantial chairman. Now, when Arabambi came out the first time, when they were shouting, Arabambi is like a consolation in that party. It was this chairman in quote that brought Arabambi to this federal. He took Arabambi straight he gave him one position, because there was a hole left in the Fed there, in their national level. He brought Arabambi, and Arabambi and Abure have been friends for long, because Arabambi was pushing for Abure in the ESCO very well. Now, we all analyzed that thing. During that time, we analyzed that Arabambi, Abure were friends. Forget about this Nigaro they are doing. They are friends, because Abure brought Arabambi from the state and put him in the national. Now, in Labour Party.
The reason why I say you come out, you come back, you lose. Anybody will come out like that. If you come back, you lose your position. Sometimes I know they know say the system remove now.
I did now.
And
if any of us, okay, I agree now. If any of us get case, we dey inside the ESCO of Labour Party, and you have a case Labour Party, I want to ask, will you, from what you have seen in Arabambi, his unstable attitude and his like a carnivorous attitude that he has, will you take Arabambi as a weakness towards your kids? That's a question I will ask every one of us. Will you pick Arabambi as a weakness? To me, I cannot pick Arabambi as a weakness because he's like a wave. That will never be stable. He has a price tag. That is why I cannot pick Arabambi, because I have a red flag on him. Simple as ABC. So anything he says now, I am not surprised. Me, I'm not surprised because we have analyzed them during the election when the problem was there. I am not surprised. They were friends. Now I move away from Arabambi issue. I'll now go to the farmer elders bill. Let us just thank God that the bill has moved to the second reading, with the majority of people, men of the senators, that want the open grazing to be scrapped. But there's one thing I want to tell every one of us here. If you are in politics, if the Fulani get their acts together, they can still strike a deal. Let me tell you guys, everything about governance is about deal. You must not have it all. If you are smart enough, you sit down with your opposition and strike a deal. Even if you want to have a commission, what are the factors that you want to put inside that we can really look at it? If you say you talk about irrigation, if you talk about so many other things, if you talk about subsidy for land, you want to buy a land, it's also place, let the government subsidize, then we can still look into that. But the main thing is that we should ban the open grazing. Then they should go all out for a deal. There's not, in politics, in democracy, it's all about deal. You don't win all. You have to push some out and get some. I agree with that. But when a man said you cannot go open grazing, cannot do this, or you bring a law that, oh, government should give you land in Anambra State, that is nonsense. Oh, we stop open grazing. If you want to buy a land in any place, you go and buy a land there. If they sell for you, you do your ranch. That is how it's supposed to be. Because every Nigerian has the right to go to any country, any state, to establish his business, to buy a land, to build house. That is all. And if they want to strike a deal on whether government should subsidize some part of it, like the irrigation laws, all those things, they can still strike. They have every factor they can use in striking a deal. I believe in striking a deal. I don't believe in every one person having all. That's what I have about it. But the man that spoke, there's a lot of illiteracy. So most of the senators that you have there, most of them don't even have papers. They don't have certificates. So when you see that kind of a man speaking, like he spoke today, that's an illiterate now. He doesn't know what he's saying. He doesn't know what he's saying. So when the reading has passed the second reading, me I'm praising my God. It's going to go through if they strike a deal. I want them to strike a deal so that we can ban open grazing. Then I want to go to Sowore issue. You see, yesterday I was watching everybody talking on issue concerning the lady, which is very saddening, which is very sad, and I was moved. But irrespective, I was moved. All the people that were supporting Sowore that spoke yesterday, all of them refused to speak on Sowore, refused to even talk on him. You can see the kind of hypocrisy that is happening. Look at what Sowore spilled out from his mouth. All of them just kept saying, they were talking this, that. I was just watching them. They couldn't say anything. But when Black Panther talk something on Sowore now, you see somebody called in and will tell you that you don't know Sowore. My brother, I know Sowore very well, more than you. The guy that called him yesterday. In Lagos for more than 30 years. I went to Unilag for tutorials for my jam. Let me tell you the link. Sowore, no, Abiola, Tinubu, Sowore, and Ovation, the guy that owns Ovation. These are the link. And if you want to know the deeper root of it all, go to Ovation. If you want to speak it out, he will bring it out to everyone. Let me tell you one thing. The link is that when Abiola was contesting for presidency. Sowore went there. And before I go there, ask Sowore, I will not ask him, but I will say it. Sowore became unpopular in Unilag as a president. That is why he was opted out. Forget all those government did this, government don't like him. Sowore was unpopular. They lost a lot of things. And they were talking to him. He was so rude and arrogant and he was autocratic in his movement. He had a questionable act. That was why some of the students went against him. It was not all about courtesy per se. He became unpopular when he was driving home some kind of issue that he does not want to deliberate among the constituents in Unilag. He was autocratic, but that made him popular because you can pick a popular thing and go all out there to the public, to the students, and they will shout. But it became unpopular among those intelligent students that were in the Senate in Unilag. That was why they went against him. And the government then took advantage of it and they worked on it. That was what happened. So all this Schneider is talking about is just want to cover up a lot of things. Okay, I want to say here, when he was in Abiola campaign, when he was campaigning for Abiola, Tinubu was there, Ovation was there, he was there. Ask him, Abiola as a person, I love him, but he did something against the state too, which all of us know some issue that he did against the state. But Sowore was still with him because he believed in him. He believed he would take us to the El Dorado. He believed he would take Nigeria out of it. That is why he went there. If you want to argue this, let him come and let us argue this here about Abiola himself. Has Abiola not done anything against the state? Question mark. Why did he that connived with Tinubu they went together and supported Abiola? All of us supported it because Abiola came back. Abiola gave back to the society. And one thing I want to say here again to end it all is that our man will be released.
Okay,
man, Khan will be released because the American government, they are in the box with him. I will explain that further. Thank you.
Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you so much. All right, my network is failing or attack is coming in. I don't know what is happening. So I'm happy that Oga CM is here, so he'll be able to assist me for this broadcast today. But meanwhile, the person that is speaking right now, Oga CM, I'll bring you in, shortly. I'm just waiting for one or two people to speak. Then I can put on the backstage. Then you can come in. Okay, Madam Patricia, thank you very much, ma'am, for your patience. Please talk to us. Good evening to you, ma'am. 8 minutes.
Good evening again, Mr. Ives. Thank you again for the opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, good evening to the comment section. Good afternoon, good morning, from wherever you're participating from. Please click on the like and share button, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Press the bell, the notification bell, so you can be among the first to receive the notice once Mr. Ives come alive. Mommy Diaspora, good evening. I appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do for us. Yes, Nigeria matter. Let's start with now. I think I will start with Sowore and the Obidients. I've been saying it here now that I said it first from the beginning that the only chance Mr. Peter Obi will have if he has to contest any election again, and get the support that he has gathered. I said is if he leaves this party and go and start his own party. A lot of people attack me here. No, okay, fine. It's good. I'm glad because we are moving there gradually. So I want to agree to some certain extent with what Sowore said, because this attitude that most or some of these so-called obedient is not acceptable at all. Everybody is entitled to their opinion and to who they want to vote or who they want to verge for when it comes to, um, political aspirants or people that you want to lead you. You have the choice. It doesn't mean that because you are obedient, then you will say it's it's only one person that you will follow. No, if the person, because all we are looking for is a Nigeria that is working for everybody. That is what I'm after. I'm not going to go with the status quo. I'm not going to look for somebody that will take me the same place that the ones that are there now. That's not where I'm looking for. What I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is a leader with a vision that can actually bring Nigeria out of these woods. That's who I'm looking for. So anybody that is wants to lead me and he also have the same tendency of what the people that I'm fighting against has. I'm not obliged to follow them. I'm not obligated to follow them. And nobody can push me in that direction. I'm not a pushover. I'm a truth protagonist and I stand for truth. So I will face that's what I will do. The truth is what I'm here for. I'm not after any political seat or whatever. I'm here to make sure Nigeria work for me, work for my generation. That's why I'm here. And hence, I stand my ground to say yes. So the father he said that obedience are oppressive and suppressive. I can agree to that certain degree that some of them are. Some obedience are. They demonstrate it here on this platform. Yes, some are. If you're obedient and you're not progressive, you have that attitude. Nobody else can talk anything, can say anything, without you not attacking them. And, that's not what it is about. We have to look at people's antecedents. If the person you are vouching for is not meeting my criteria as a person and it's not standing for truth, why should I follow you in that direction? I'll not be follow. So it not go happen. Aram Babi has told everybody now, people that are claiming that they are Labour Party obedient. They are told you, they say, Mona go where, Mona carry on herself, go anywhere on one go. Obedience is no longer a part of Labour Party. So I think it's clear that this is the direction that they are going. They are not willing to change the status quo. They want to continue with their Abure and his normal way of doing things, where he's involved in so many, shady businesses there, selling people's selling position, selling seats for people that are not qualified to come and take over seats that are for people that are qualified. It's about who has the biggest money, the largest money. That's what he's going for, because that's how Olumide emerged. He was not a Labour Party member before. So are you telling me that all these people that fought with Obi to make sure that he won even Edo in the presidential election, Obi won Edo State. He won it. So where are all those people that fought for Labour Party? So they were not qualified. It was Olumide that was not there. Suddenly just appeared, and then he was the most qualified person to take that place. So please, it doesn't resonate with my spirit, and hence I say no and no and no to Olumide and to the Labour Party at this time. And I'm glad that Arababi has come to tell Obidient that she should go where they want. I'm very glad about that. So it's up to Mr. Peter Obi now to know what he wants to do, whether he wants to beg them and comply and be under Abure, or he will really, really take his kaya and carry the ones he has gathered and move somewhere to go and start his own party. If he starts his own party, I might consider following him again. But if he don't, well, that's it. Yes, because I don't see how he's going to survive stay in Labour Party with these people, with him. If he really mean to say, if he really mean that he is who he claim he is. Because like I said, I don't know him. It's all he said that I'm believing. He said this is who he is. I never know him. I never knew him. I don't know. I didn't know him when he was governor. I've always said it. I'm only working with what he told me. He said he is who he said he is. But if I'm starting to see different things from what he says, he said he is, then I have the right to also say, no, this is not how I viewed you. This is not how I understood that. This is not the person you pictured for me to be. And I have the right to withdraw. I cannot be deceived. Come on. Not be this age, anybody will come deceive me now. So I'll leave that one. The open grazing, that one will not work. Let me sound a very loud warning to you that think you own Nigeria. You don't own Nigeria. You don't. You own your side of the so-called farm called Nigeria. But the other side of it is ours. So you can't come, you can't be open, you can't be doing open grazing. You are not permitted. And that law, I pray, goes through so that we can really, really put things in place and make sure those cows walking everywhere, coming to destroy people's farms, can be stopped. Because who does it? How can you say you are doing your business and using your business to truncate other people's business? How? Is that how to do business? No. The farming people are doing is their business. If you carry your cow and enter inside their crop and eat all their crop, then the people too, they are worked in vain. So why? So Nigeria government, the senators, please do your job. The lawmakers, do your job to stop this nonsense, stop this madness. You can't continue like this. Through this open grazing, that's how they go with AK-47. They pretend to be whatever they claim to be, and before you know, they are doing all sort of criminality inside the bush. So we need to stop it, especially when Nigeria is in the verge of this high security, whatever, danger. We need to stop all this nonsense. They need to stop. They can't continue. Yes. Whether America bring it down or they don't bring Tinubu's result to FBI, it doesn't matter as far as I'm concerned. It will not do anything. I mean, about Tinubu, please, even if you are hearing, just ignore them. Ignore them because you're already there. You're already there. So serve the years you want to serve and go. That's all. They cannot stop you now. As far as the law stands in Nigeria now, you are the Alpha and Omega. So if you don't like, all I would say, bring in. If I go and invite Russia, make Russia draw near Russia where make Russia come help Nigeria, because that's how I can see. I don't see America. How many years have America and Britain been trying to help Nigeria or help any country? Which country have they been able to liberate? We don't have industries. They kill all our industries. They kill everything through you people too, because you agree to them. That's why. But I don't think if you want to strike those deals with Russia, they will agree. No, they will not. They will not. They have not taken a position of trying to colonize anybody in all their history. They've ever been trying to help Africa out of one trouble or the other from these oppressors. So I think it's time really draw close to the Russia. Because if you've been following these people and they'll put all of us, look at me, you think I want to be where I am? Come on, I'm here. I would have gone long ago. I'm still here. Because why? They've made my environment not conducive for me to be able to thrive. Through you. So, but yeah, since they say they want to open your yash. If they want to open your yash, then you go and draw close to Russia. Like I said, if tomorrow, if by now you do the right thing, Nigeria is working. I said it in this platform. I will sing your praise. I will sing Tinubu's praise. If you can change the constitution, bring in the regional, what they call it, regional governors, government, I will be me, and me go seek the. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you. I don't hear. Thank you for the opportunity. Mr. CN, take over now. We're not hearing you. Nobody's hearing you. Or is it me? Can everybody hear him?
CM, unmute yourself now.
We can hear you.
CM, we can't hear you.
Jonathan, take over if you can hear CM.
Okay.
I'm the next person now.
Okay then. Okay, Mr. Malik, you can go ahead. It's your turn for your 8 minutes. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone, and everyone in the panel. USA court fixed new date on motion to release Tinubu record with FBI, CIA orders. Why can't they do it before Tinubu negotiation?
They cannot do it because they don't want to structure democracy.
No. Wait. Because they can do it so that they cannot be swaying then. All this one they are doing is unuseful. It doesn't mean anything now, understand? They're supposed to do it then, not now. They would have done it then so that Tinubu will not be swaying. Yes, that is the best right. That is the best way. If really they want to do democracy. How many months before they swear Tinubu in? They can't do it. Or it's not they want to do after 1 year and some weeks. All those ones is just like, for me, I don't take it anything. Yes. It's just like politics. They want to just bring our attention there again. It's nothing for me. They're supposed to do it before Tinubu swaying. So that they will, after, if they release that fight then, so Tinubu will not be swaying. That is the best way. It's not now. All this one is just medicine after death. For me, it's nothing for me. I'm telling you the truth. I go for this Akpabio. You see, our politicians, they don't have shame. Our government. How can a country that calls itself a country, you have refinery, but you cannot refine fuel. You cannot refine petrol on your own. There is no refinery functioning. But one individual he have his own refinery, you are praising this man. They don't have shame. I'm telling you the truth, because if they have shame, they will do something about that refinery so that one of those refineries will be working. Yes. How can you praise one particular man, but you guys are borrowing money just to consume, not to produce? You borrow money to buy SUV. You borrow money to renovate judiciary house. You borrow money to pay Hajj. You borrow money to do many things, but you cannot borrow money to produce, to refine your refinery so that you can be produced, because you will generate more money. What type of people are those people? How did they reason? Did they have sense? Did they have brain? I don't really understand. You borrow money for consumption, but you don't borrow money for production. How can you grow? You can never grow. Just example, even though you have billions, there is no way you generate money into that billions. Every day you eat that billions. One day that billion will finish. Why make you a wealthy man? It's just because of every day you have income. You have income. You have what is come to your account. That's make you a wealthy man. But if you don't have anything that come to your account every day, no matter the money you have, you will broke one day. Yes, because you don't have any source to bring money to your account. They don't have brain. They don't have sense. Fix the refinery, borrow money to fix the refinery, so that you will see how they will generate more money to do other things in the country. You are praising one particular man that he have refinery. Why can't you do your own government refinery, 3 refinery? You cannot do it. You cannot fix any one of them. You promises last year, December, February, till now, no one is working. What type of fraudulent people are those people? Fraud. They are all fraud. They are all fraud government. They don't know what they are doing there. They are just playing with Nigeria intelligence. Now, this minimum wage, you concluded that you will give a minimum wage 62,000. But how much is governor? Why can't you call the governor's salary expenditure? But you conclude to give somebody who is working for 1 day to 1 month, 30 days, 62,000. One governor he collecting millions, one senator millions. You see, what makes sense there? Are they reasoning? Are they thinking? How can they survive with that 2,000 naira? Before you even buy fuel, before you transport to your working place, half of that money is finished for that month. Talk less of how you will pay your house rent if you don't have house, how you will feed, how you will pay your school fee, children's fees. They don't know what they are doing. You know what the problem is that anywhere there is no unity, there can never be peace. That is what is happening in Nigeria. There is no peace because there is no unity. Yeah, they don't bring unity to the country. They want to scatter the country. That's why there will never be peace in that country. Unless they conclude, okay, let's do it do it this way. Everybody will enjoy it. Not that even this is 2,000. There's some governor they say they cannot even afford this is 2,000. What type of people, hardly people are those people? They don't even have human feeling. They don't have feeling at all. Even 62,000, some of the government say they cannot even afford it. Imagine what type of people are those people? They are very dubious people. They don't know what they are doing there. They are playing there. I'm telling you the truth. Till the Nigeria youth, they conclude one day they will take their country back. Because now, as this is happening now, all the labor congress, let them storm the government house or each of the states. 1 week, if they will not change their mind to give them 500,000 a week, a month. But they are the one they are playing there. They are just playing. They are joking. They don't serious. I come to this open grazing. If Nigeria is a country that lost work, how can somebody you take cattle for your territory to another man's territory to go and to enter another man's territory without permission to go and destroy the man's crops, farm? It don't work anywhere. It's just because Nigeria is a country that there is no law. It's somehow it's not right. It's not normal something. You take cattle from your territory to another man's territory to enter farm and destroy their crops. And that is their living. That is what gives them their living, understand? Imagine. It's not normal something. They don't see how Europe, how Western world, they rear their cattle. Cattle somewhere else. They went to somewhere and feed them there. They don't take cattle to work everywhere in the farm. It's not right. It's not normal. They need to do something in that country. They need to change all those dubious law they are using there. Because I said this thing before. Those are method is old method, old method. They don't have new method. They don't have the world now is technology now. They need to apply new method so that Nigeria will move forward. Look at this changing of presidency for 6 years. My friend, those are politics. It's not good. It's not good. If they change that constitution, it will affect many people because before was 4 years. After 4 years, you contest for 4 years, 8 years, right? Now they will extend it another 2 years, which is they add another 2 years to 4 years, which is 6 years. It's not good, eh? Why can't they leave it for 4 years? After 4 years, they will say, okay, you cannot contest again. Instead of extend it to 6 years. It's very bad. It's not good. It's not good. I know it's Tinubu that bring that idea because I want to stay more. You want to extend. This guy want to destroy Nigeria. He don't come here to repair. He want to destroy Nigeria. That is his plan. That's why he's not talking about anything security, anything inflation, anything dollar depreciation. He's not talking about those things. He's just bringing new law, how to appoint new appointment, but there is nothing is working in the country. It just came to destroy Nigeria. There is nothing else. Thank you very much, Nigeria Watch.
Doctor, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Malik. You overspoke your time, but I was waiting that. Dr. CM, are you back? Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Dr. CM? Okay, all right, okay. No, we can't hear you, Dr. CM. We can't hear you. Okay, all right then.
Well, that's saying your audio is off. We can't get you. We can't hear you.
I think now is the next person to speak now. I believe is Mr. Ferreira. Mr. Ferreira.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you all very much.
Please take your time. 8 minutes. Thank you.
Well, thank you guys very much. God bless all of you. Let me first of all say God blessing to Mr. Elvis for his great work, giving Nigerians medium to talk. And greetings to Mommy Diaspora for the great work she's doing, and to all the panelists. My conversation is not going to make a lot of people happy because I am here to slice you all with the truth. I will tell you about the Obidients, and I will tell you about Sowore, about the problem of both of them. But first, let me start from the beginning and saying that this conversation is going to be in the... One thing is certain, that most of us know that Nigeria is going in the wrong direction, politics-wise, and that the political parties we have, whether APC, PDP, or Labour Party, are not different from each other. They are the same coin with different sides. They are not different from each other. So if you say Labour, no, Labour is different. Well, I would say once you eliminate the Abures, the Arabambis, and the other one, you can come back to me and make that argument. But as for now, there's no difference between the APC, PDP, and Labour Party. Why do I say that? In terms of political ideology, the only thing in the mind of all these people playing politics in Nigeria now is that they have the knife and they want to go and cut their cake. Everybody wants to go get their cake. And the process, anywhere in any country where you go and get a cake, that is not politics. That is economic sabotage and treason. It is only in Nigeria that we treat it as politics. And then we Nigerians, we like to deceive ourselves a lot. We will say, that my thief is better than the other one thief. This one is better than that one. But the same ideology is what they're all pushing. Not to build the country. Yes, they will lie to you. They will package themselves initially like they package Buhari for you as a man of integrity. They will package themselves, but the moment they are there, the story change, and we have seen it. But it is only Nigeria that I see people see things koro for their eyes and go still they ask you whether that thing they there. You sure say that thing they there? You sure say that thing they there? Then go still they ask you. Then they see and koro for them eyes like this. So, but then I don't know. So, number one, political ideology is wrong. Number two, the process itself is wrong. The process of selecting political ideology.
Do you still want?
Who is talking?
Mr. Jonathan, off your stuff. Mute.
Yeah, somebody is to a background. Okay, now the process itself is wrong, and we all know it. But yet, all of us are still participating in a wrong process. That one I don't understand, Rara. That's the part I will address when I talk about Sowore and Obidients and Obi. So, how are we moving in the wrong direction and yet we keep moving? Let me tell you, Nigeria is like a bus that has no tires, that the engine is about to blow or some parts have already blown. The thermometer is at hot like this, and yet we still have everybody fighting to drive the bus. Me, I don't understand that. Shouldn't be we be, where are we driving that bus to? With a hot engine or an engine that's about to blow, or with no tires? I don't get it. But everybody still wants to be driver, APC, PDP, Labour of the bus. So that's the analogy of Nigeria. And for those who are saying revolution or reform, revolution is a process, but the most important revolution that Nigeria needs is that the first revolution is for their vote to count. When Nigeria vote count, over time, things would adjust and things would change itself. So being the case, Obi knows this, that Nigerian vote don't count, right? Sowore knows this, that Nigerian votes don't count. So that takes me to the issue of what Sowore said. Half of what Sowore is saying about Obidients is true, whether Obidients like it or not. First of all, you don't fix a nation through a person or one individual. It's not going to happen. The worst you will get is you will get an Adolf Hitler or a dictator or a North Korean president. You don't focus on individual. You focus on the system. It's the system that needs change. But everybody is so focused on their own individual. My own thief is better than your own. And then the rat race continues, and Nigeria is where it is. The bus has no tire, engine about to blow or is already blown, and we are fighting to be driver. So the whole say everything is wrong, ideology is wrong, process is wrong, everything is wrong. So let's now get to what this man is saying about Obi. Whether you like it or not, Sowore is saying that Obi is part of the system. Might be a clean man, no, but he is produced by a faulty system. And therefore, he cannot form a merger with such, because what would happen would be a merger of criminals. The last merger they formed to remove Jonathan was a merger of criminals with this APC. And now we want to form another merger to remove another bigger criminal. And someone else will be in charge, who will be commander-in-chief of criminals. And those criminals will destroy that person's reputation.
Mr. Pereira, can I ask you a question? Because you are modeling things up. The last time they call this man, Sowore, to make the Labour Party, what did Sowore say?
Thank you. That's my question to Mr. Pereira. In another form, can Sowore work with Peter Obi?
No, I'm getting there. You people, let me land. I'm getting there. This is how you will see that something is wrong with Sowore. Something is wrong with Obi. I'm telling you guys the truth. I will tell you where I'm where. That's where I'm getting at with my conversation. That's where I'm going. Now, if we know that the system is what is wrong and the system does not count Nigeria vote, shouldn't we presently be forming a merger to fight that system and say that how do we ensure that Nigerian vote count? Shouldn't this be happening from the house itself rather than the rubbish that PDP is saying and the rubbish that Sowore is focused on himself as the only person who can change the system? That means Sowore himself does not really care that deep about Nigeria. He's just focused on me. That's what I mean by my thief is better than yours mentality. When it's a system that is wrong, you understand? In a situation where a system is wrong, you form mergers to fight the system. You don't form merger to choose a driver. That's where I'm going with this argument. Because if Sowore thinks he continues to fight Obidients, he's in the wrong. And he's not a serious person that is dedicated to saving this country. Because right now, as it stands, Obidients stands a good chance of removing the monster that we have in charge. And removing the monster is no small task. You have to form tag teams. You have to form group. You have to gang bang, like we say here in America, to get rid of this monster. And until we fix that monster, We're not going anywhere. You understand? Now, for the obedient too, they are highly intolerant of criticism. They want to fight back. They want to do this. I told you guys the last time when the result of Tinubu came out about him forging certificate in that court case, and everybody was waiting for what Obi will say. And I keep telling you, it is not what Obi will say. It's what you will do. I have had a personal chance to ask Obi a question, and I keep focusing this for Obi. You need to focus on getting messages to the people that don't know, because Nigeria has a lot of people that don't know. There's a lot of silent majority Nigerians that have been disillusioned, disappointed, and not even participating in this political process. Instead of building boreholes, you need to be building media houses. He said he would leave it to the likes of Niger Watch. And
okay, Mr. Ferreira, your time is up.
My time is almost up. Okay.
Yes, it's up. It's up already. Please, you have only 10 seconds. Please round up.
Okay, let me round up. So what I'm saying is that everyone here is at fault. The Obidients, Sowore, but the Obedient themselves, they have to not focus on person, but focus on how to dismantle the system. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Ferreira. Thanks for your submission. I think the next person on the online is Madam Minena. Madam Minena, are you there? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oga Jonathan.
Yes.
Can I give me 10 seconds?
Okay, please go ahead. Black Panther, go ahead now. Okay, Madam Minena, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, please. Okay, welcome. Glad to hear you today again. Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Please go ahead. 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. It's been a while. I'm glad to be here today, and good evening to people on the panel, the commenters, and everybody. And thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not going to take too much of our time. Because I came in a little bit late, and I think I saw part of what was presented today. I want to start on the part of the issue of what is it called? Grazing, the people that are passing the bill about grazing and whatever. You know, when I was listening to that man that came to Arise today, you know, it spells one thing and one thing alone, and it shows how low the Nigerian nation can go, that somebody could come on a national TV and be proposing the kind of thing that man was proposing. There was something that man said that was kind of very ridiculous to me. And he was saying something that those Fulanis, that they don't have, they're not educated, they are not this, they are not that, they are not this, and that they are bona fide members of Nigeria, the Nigerian nation. And for that reason, that they have the right to move to any part of the nation to do their business. And when he was saying that, one thing that came to my mind, like, what business exactly is this man talking about? These are people that carry their cattle. They go into other people's farmland, which is their own businesses, to destroy it. And somebody is proposing that is right, that those people are supposed to be allowed to do that. And the whole thing does not even make sense. To think that such a person will come to a national TV and be saying something like that, and to him, he thinks it's making sense, does not make sense to me. Because how else does the cattle feed if not going into people's farmland? And that is exactly why people are clamoring for this thing not to take place, because this is destroying other people's hard work, other people's effort, and other people's businesses, because there are people who actually feed through their farmlands. And you are telling me that it is okay to allow people to move around with machines, going to other people's farmland to destroy their businesses because they are going for greener pastures. It just does not make sense. And it comes down to show the level of, senselessness and foolishness that is going on in the country called Nigeria. I don't understand why that is even supposed to be a debate in the first place. Why that is something that we need to be talking about in the first place in a country where a lot of things are going wrong.
So to me, everything that man said does not just make any sense. But do you blame him that he came out to say something like that and people are listening to him? Somebody is entertaining such a man in the national TV. It is very, very appalling to hear. It doesn't make any sense. It does not add up to me. What happens to building a ranch individually? And those are these people who are proposing this thing are what is it called? Senators, representatives from the states where these people are coming from. What are you there to do? Why don't you find a way to help them to contain their businesses, to boost their cattle rearing businesses in those? For most people that have been to the north, I've been privileged to go to some, not all, I mean few states in the north. I know that most northern part of Nigeria have a lot of open land that are not, that are just open, that they don't use for anything. Why not build ranches in places like that? Why they do have to travel to other people's states to go and destroy their farmlands in the name of seeking for greener pastures? It does not make sense to me. It does not add up to me. So I hope that they really stand on their ground and make sure that this stupid bill does not go through, because it doesn't make sense to me. That is just what I have to say to that. And then coming to the issue of Arabanbi, I was listening to Arabanbi, and then what came to my mind was the popular comment of Adam Soshomole, where he says, once you come to APC, your sins are forgiven. So at least I heard over and over again because I remember when Arabanbi was leveling his
Madam Nina.
Yes.
Sorry, just to push you in a direction. The bill is against open grazing, not for open grazing.
No, I understand.
The bill has passed it's a past second reading. So there's a possible sign that they are going to ban it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm praying that they eventually gets through that the open grazing thing does not happen. I don't know if I said anything contrary to that. Maybe the way I presented, I don't know. But that was going towards that direction. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad that they are thinking about that thing not going through, because it doesn't make sense that such a bill will go through in the first place. It doesn't even make sense that somebody will even bring such a bill up in the first place. So I'm glad that they are going towards that direction to make sure that thing does not take place, because it doesn't make any sense. That's just, I don't know if I presented it wrongly before. Maybe I wasn't understood. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, so coming to the issue of Arabanbi, it wouldn't be a surprise to me. From the way Arabanbi is talking, everybody, it will become clear, even to a blind man, or even to it become very loud, even to a deaf man, that something has exchanged hands, and that has for me it explains so much of the level of corrupt man that somebody like Julius Abure is, because for Arabanbi to be speaking the way he's speaking right now about Julius Abure, that tells you the level of corruption that is going on within them, because something must have exchanged hands for them to come to this point where the Arabanbi, who has been coming to TV, spilling all these things, calling Abure names, saying all sorts of things about Abure, he's not telling us that they are together, and he doesn't want it. And they ask him over and over again. So Abure is no longer a forger. Abure is no longer this Abure, and he refused to answer that question. What does that tell anybody? It tells you that something must have exchanged hands. And that, like the last person that said that at this point, APC, this current Labour Party, and the PDP, they are dissenting and tempers, because they are filled with people they're filled with criminals. And that brings me to say, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I honestly believe that it has come to the point that Peter Obi needs to distance himself from that Labour Party. For me, that's just my own point. That's just my own view at this point in time, because it's becoming obvious that these people does not share in the same ideology with him. As far as we can say that we don't know Peter Obi in person, or but his pedigree, what he did, and he has presented himself over the years, has spoken for him. For me to believe that man is too clean, not being a saint anyway. He said it before. He said, "I am not a saint, but I'm definitely not a criminal." So for Peter Obi, someone like Peter Obi, I do not think he has any business remaining in Labour Party at this point, with the current present Labour Party, because it's very obvious that these people are just bunch of criminals.
Madam Nena, round up.
Yeah, I'm rounding up. Yeah, so that is just my own point. And then finally, I end up with Sowore. What else can we say about Sowore? Sowore is a man who sees P2B, whether he wants to believe it or he does not want to believe it. What is driving Sowore is nothing but pure jealousy. What Obi has is what Sowore thought he was going to get, and that was what he was aspiring to get. But unfortunately, he did not get it. If anybody remembers, before the election, there was a time Sowore was making emphasis, was saying that Obi should come to him, that Obi should come and form alliance with him. So he was actually calling Obi because he knows there's something about Obi. So for him to be saying everything he's saying about the Obidients is simply, displaying his jealousy and his envy, because what Obi has in the Obidient movement is what Sowore thought he was going to have. And again, I want to just explain something here. But finally, I'll close with that. When people talk about obedience are oppressive, obedience are this, obedience are that. The question I will always ask, who exactly are the Obidients? If only people will understand who the obedience are. The people that are called obedience are nothing but frustrated, deprived, angry Nigerians. Youths in the majority. These are just the obedience. People who saw hope in the man Obi. It was not Peter Obi that gave the name obedient. It was just these people that called themselves the obedience. So when people begin to castigate the obedience, they need to.
Oga Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, the network cut me short the other time.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Madam Mina, you are done, right?
You told me to add us end up. I stopped.
Yeah.
Okay,
she has rounded up now because of her 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Can I get the 10 minutes? 10 seconds.
Wait 1 minute, Mr. Vinod. Mr. CM, can you talk now?
I think
no, he cannot talk now. That's why he's waving.
Okay, he said he can't talk. I can see him. Yeah,
but why is he waving?
Dr. CM, can you? Is your audio okay now?
It's not okay. It's not okay. That's why he's waving his hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Black Panther said 10 seconds.
Yeah. I just wanted to say, Mr. Ferreira, you spoke well, but I want to tell you, Mr. Ferreira, all what you have said has been articulated by well-meaning obedience. The one thing you should know, revolution is not written in a book. Revolution is written in the minds of people that believe in that same ideal. And it's an ideal that drives revolution. And the ideal that we stand for is not that we are focusing or we are taking this thing as our messiah, but what we are doing is trying to put a man that can lead us to take our country and have a new foundation of a new constitution.
Okay.
Most of us have been clamoring for it, and you've been hearing us. So we've been saying all what you have been saying.
Thank you, Mr. Black Panther. Yeah, I was about to say to Madam Inena, thanks for your submission. I really agree with in entirety, everything that you said, especially with respect to Arab and B. Thank you, man. Thank you for your submission, Mr. Odua.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
can
so
we hear me?
You have the floor now. 8 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, Naija Watch, all the panelists, the commenters, the listeners, the viewer, Mr. Moderator, Mrs. Moderator. Happy new Monday to everyone and old Monday. Well, I don't have much to say because today, let me not kowtow in any boohoo of the northern or that man who came to Arise News or Arise TV hegemony. Because when people feel authorized and born to rule, the indigent can be so intimidative. And this is why I always refer to the national anthems, which people never really learned or was not taught, which Tinubu is to bring to
Mr. Odua.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead.
I can hear you. So, so these people have taken our leniency for our laxity. It's too obvious and oblivious to say that 2024 cow is a open business which is of a group of people. I believe this person that was talking at Rise News might have a cow. So he thought it's authorized because it's kung fu or pump-off that can overload other people. Even a lion in the forest has a time he expired. Now, I was opportune to go to Libya, a Libya that is really desert. And there is no cow that patrol the street. Every cow rearer has to have their cow in their farm. These so-called senators are claiming millions of naira every month, not every year, every month in Nigeria. And they came to TV, what they call them, to come and tell Nigeria that cow must go from one place to another, that is a law of this West Africa, this thing, and it's a law of Nigeria. It is obvious that the Nigerian law did not even permit a cow. The Nigerian law permit regional government. That is what the British will make Nigeria. And before Nigeria, the law that we still have in our land did not permit open cow. This is open grace. Because in my place, we have what we call cow. That's Emila. It was known as Emila. In my place, if you go to your farm and eat, the person who holds that Emila will come and pay. That's who owns that cow will come and pay for your crops. So your own must be in your compound or in your own farmland. So it doesn't have right to go to another person. So right from time, righteousness was being established in our land. So it is because when people just came and believe that they can dominate you in the name of British has given them the opportunity to support them in whatever they do. So the indigents of the people forget their memory. So because if our leniency is not taken for our laxity, they will have not take our medulla in our bloganda. We will have been able to reason and say money is not everything. Libya, everybody has his own way in his own farm. And when they say there is no, it is because of dry season, there is no dry season because the money they collected in 1 month can drill boreholes in all their local communities. Not the local borehole we drill in Edo or this industrial borehole that you bring a machine that will be pulling out sand from the ground as if it is tractor you are bulldozering the road. So the money they collected, what are they doing with it? It is because the people of the Saturn and the middle belt are sleeping. That is why other man will come in the name of it's a business. He mentioned a word which is taboo. He said, okay, are they going to be revoking the Land Act of the North? The man should remember that the law that operates in the North has even banned where they are collecting tax from. He said the people should not sell alcohol. That is, it's not the federal government that make that law. It's not the Nigerians that make that law. It is them, some group of them in the North who made such law. And this man have never seen such thing to say this thing can never happen. This is where they are collecting tax and used to develop their own people. They banned such thing. Not to talk of the one who doesn't have any help in the country than just to go to another man's house and destroy his property, destroy his life, living, destroy everything. And this man is coming out to tell us that Nigeria listing, their account is now worth more than all the accounts should go to their local government. We don't even need it in any state. It is barbaric to say that the certain people depends on the northern to bring out for them. That shows the laziness of the certain people. Because our father were brought up with farms and we were trained with farms. As all these things not called agriculture, what are we people learning in the school? They come out and say we are graduates and we are educated. What sort of education did the certain people left? They study. So it is It is a taboo for we to talk about this and say, allow it to say, and let it happen in the chamber, upper chamber, not upper chamber. All of us should put our hands together and say, we never will see this cow again in the streets. Because the cow is a personal business. That the Igbos or the other people who sell a pass in the street in the north, do they take those things to their street? Do they take it to that man's house to go and put it there without paying? Well, do they go there? We did not rent a house or rent a shop. What do people call it? Or a store? They went there and rent. So they pay to the person who owns the house. They pay to the local council. They pay to the state council. They pay to the federal government in that business that they are doing. Which of these things that the northern people are paying to the cow are paying to Nigerians, or they are paying, instead of them to pay, they destroy the people who hold the land. So it is pertinent for we not to see it, for we to blind our eye in the name of we like cow. If you like me, can't you train? Are we not training fowl in our place? Do they take a pig or this thing to their street to go and be destroying their farm or destroy their house? These those people know about can't we destroy their houses or destroy their cow, destroy their distance?
Please round up, sir.
So it is very foolish if we could not think and see over these things and we begin to debate it. It is our right to say enough is enough. We don't want to see this cow anymore. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Odua. Thank you very much. I agree with you when you said that man probably or most likely he also has a cow. Not only him, most likely most of the lawmakers in the Nigerian National Assembly, they have cows too, and they are defending, and they are hiding under the Sharia law. They are hiding under the Sharia law. They are enjoying the VAT taxes from the south, but they don't allow alcohol to be sold in northern Nigeria. But they collect the allocation from VAT, running to billions of naira every month. They are enjoying that. So you can see the discrepancy in Nigeria. Just call it what it is, the cheating that is going on in that country. Thank you very much. Dr. CM. Dr. CM, are you here? Is your audio okay now? We can't hear you, Dr. CM.
Dr. CM, if you can
see, he has to go out and come back.
Okay.
Sign out and come back in.
Okay. I think we should just do the final submission now. Let's start with 4 minutes each.
That is where the error came from. Those things he put in his ear, he should remove it. Disconnect it completely.
Okay. So Mr. Omoshola.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, your 4 minutes.
My 4 minutes.
You have the floor.
Let me start with 4 minutes with the northern dafts that keep coming around to fool themselves and embarrass Nigeria. It is obvious that the northerners are the embarrassment Nigeria has. Bunch of them, daft. Can see that man coming here to talk up to the point saying they will revoke CFO. People that come to your place, they buy land and do their business. You don't want to buy land. You are expecting government to give you free land because people are so daft that he cannot do anything. An average Hausa man is so daft, he can't think. He's somebody's property you want to take. The oil in Niger Delta, you want to eat it, it's your own. The land in your own village, you can cultivate and make it good. And rear your animals there. Plant grass for your animals to feed on. You want to be moving around. So daft that a senator can be saying that the children, they don't go to our school, they don't enjoy housing benefit. Which human being in Nigeria has housing benefits in Nigeria? To let you know how stupid and daft this an average Hausa northerner is. He's happy that a 14 years old, 12 years old, 10 years old is not going to school, that they don't benefit from school. Their life is to train animal because their own children. Can he tell us if his own children are training animal and he's there in the Senate taking 30 million salary to come and speak rubbish? I wish he's looking at me or hearing us to show how stupid an average Northerner is in the Senate. Just imagine this thing is being shown around the entire world. And then we'll be talking to a white man here, they will laugh at us. Your senator is still talking about animals, you don't go to school. Can you just imagine? And then we'll bring our certificates here. It becomes useless because of this kind of people. That they don't encourage school. It's only about ranching. Even the word ranching, I'm so sure they don't understand what it is. It would be nice to just watch. If you can find a video of what a ranch looks like, so that these people know. My children here last week, they went to a farm here in the UK to go and see how cows feed, animals feed. We don't see cars roaming about the old streets. It's only in Nigeria. You are driving, you are traveling, they will stop you on the road because cows are passing the road. In 2024, vast land in the north, you cannot cultivate it and grow grass. Grass that does not need so much manure to grow. You can't grow it. You want to go to my people's village to be destroying their crops because you want to feed a cow that you pay more. You are doing your own business. You are earning money. Ask yourself, do these people pay tax on this cow that they're selling? To be sincere, are they paying tax to anybody with all these cows you are selling? And then you want federal government to give you land. It's the government to give you land. It is very easy to get a land in the south. Is no problem. You want land, come meet the villager, let them sell land for you. Or if it is rent you want to rent, let them rent for you and start understanding with the community. If you want land, they will give it to you. This is what I'm giving to you. So number of years.
Please, 4 minutes is up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for that. Mr. Black Panther. Mr. Black Panther, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The floor is yours. 4 minutes.
Oh, thank you very much. I agree to everyone once again. I don't want us to start repeating ourselves. You see, Mr. Ferreira came. He repeated what we have said before. Obedient have an idea. We have the person we are looking up to as our leader, and the person of Peter Obi, because we have found him worthy to be fit to lead and change the status quo of the federation. One, the Obedient have been saying something that the system we are under is not working, and the system is the constitution, and we need a change of it. That is what we have been standing on. And for you to change that, you need a positive leadership to change that system, and that we'll be talking on it. I'm talking about Major. He was talking about Major of Sowore. There's nothing wrong with Sowore. The problem Sowore is having is that he's tribalistic. He's having problem with his tribe. Because there is nothing wrong for you to say that you don't want a major, and we are telling you that we have been shouting. We just want to see reason with us that we have the same fight. Let's come together and do it. We were clamoring on that for a long time on the internet, but he refused. He said it's too big, that he doesn't like. And one thing I want to say, we've always said this thing before, and some of us were part of it. You have a right to vote for whoever you want to vote for. But we have seen something in Peter Obi that everybody, majority, have seen. So you have the right to say you don't want to vote for him. That's left for you. You make your choice and vote PDP, whatever party you want to. But we, in the Obedient, we are not ready to lose like somebody who does not have focus. We are ready to lose gallantly if need be, because we are not who they say we are. And come to think about it, Nigerians are very lenient. What happened in Congo? If it has happened, people would have stopped saying that Obidients are doing this, Obidients. Do you like the situation we are going through in Nigeria? Do you think a gentleman can go and solve? You can speak to Nigerians and Nigeria will shout out at you if you are contradicting what they believe in. So when people come up here, when somebody attack the Obidients or attack Peter Obi in a very bad manner and the Obidients strike, you will say Obidients are not. Look, I am ready not to respect these politicians we have. I'm ready not to respect those that are against the fabric well-being of every Nigeria. I'm ready to disrespect them to see Nigeria work. So when you come, you fine-tune it in a baby form. You think that when you are going through a revolution, you'll be saying, sir. The sir will not get you because they will take advantage of you. You have to rugged. Look at what happened in Ukraine. Look at what, that's why I say most of us don't even go in the network and listen to information. No, neither we read books. In Ukraine, they didn't talk. They took their legislators, they put them in dustbin, two in one. They covered them and pushed them out. As they were coming out of the House of Parliament, they were throwing them into the dustbin. If Nigerians have done that now, they will say, oh, they are bad. They are terrorists. You see, we are of the 21st century. We are using information as a weapon. So anything you get, if you know that you are part of them, you can shout. But we have mentioned to the world that these are the people that are part of it, and we are going to be rudely against them. Like people like the professor. What do people think about him? So we should be saying sir for him. Well, Mr. Jonathan, I just want to say thank you.
Madam Patricia, thank you, Mr. Black Panther. Thank you very much. Madam Patricia.
I'm here.
Yeah, you're there. Okay, all right, man. So the floor is yours. 4 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Wow. Anyway, let me appreciate those on the comment section again. Please click on the like button, share, buy coffee for Mr. Elvis. Please, the laborer is worthy of his wages. Press the dollar sign. Very, very important. Thank you. I think it's time that, like I said, I have already given my submission before. I think I will repeat the same thing. If Mr. Obi wants to succeed, if he wants to succeed, it's time for him to go and set up another political party. I know when I first brought that suggestion, many people say, oh, do you think it's easy? This is that. How many months do you think they can use? But it's still got time. If you really mean to do it within 6 months, he can do it. You know, and I believe that's the only way it can work. Even if he wants to go and merge with go to PDP, it will not work. If he wants to stay in LP, it will not work. The only way forward for him that I can see that will make him still retain the momentum that he has gathered, the people that he has gathered, is through him having to disassociate himself from any of the other parties that we know and form a new one that he will be fully in control of and be involved in all the processes, you know, and make it, you know, clear to anybody that's going to be holding any key position of what the vision must be very well spelled out before you give anybody any key role to play. And anyone that wants to be a member, they have to be indoctrinated somehow. They have to imbibe to the vision. You know, that's how we can be successful. You know, and it has to really there must be a lot of groundwork to be done. But I don't believe in people that are like. So you'll be surprised that even among these so-called obedient that you say obedient, eh? Money brings out the true character of people. Money is an amplifier. You will be very surprised that if this so-called some of these people have money now, they will show you the other side that you never thought they have ever had. So for me, it's good. It start a new party, and they must re. It must build it with time. It has to be built. You don't just give people key position. They have to be tested and tried and tried and tested. With different roles to see how they've managed it before. Even if it's not, even if it doesn't contest now, like I said, he can forge this party, this new movement on. Since his desire, he said he's not desperate to become a Nigeria president. Is that not what he said? So if that's the case, and he has the key, he has the solution, he has the vision. His own is to groom the next generation now. That's what you should be focusing on. If you cannot be able to become the president this time, but he should transfer that knowledge, let that knowledge, that OB passion, that vision, let it rebirth it in many people positively, so that in the future we can have a better Nigeria. So that's what I will ask him to do, which means he can head the party, and he can be giving directions as to what the direction party will go, and then get training for those that will hold key positions, and those ones will train the other ones coming as well, so that everybody will go in the same direction. That's what I
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Patricia. I thank you for saying that. You said money brings out the real character of a man. Yes, it is money. No matter how good a man is, how he displays himself, how he tries to be good, whatever, if he has not been tested with money, no wonder Jesus Christ said, you cannot worship God and mammon. In other words, you cannot worship God and money. Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia. Mr. Abdul Malik, are you there?
Yeah, good evening once again.
Yeah, please, 4 minutes. You have the floor.
I'm here. Good evening. Nigeria government, you guys should find another means to be exporting another product apart from oil. It's only oil now you guys depend on. That's why dollar is depreciating. There is no any other product now you guys are exporting. Only oil. That is how you get dollar. How can the country grow? And we have many things that can give us money. We can export, but you guys cannot do it. If you guys don't have brain to do it, I don't even know. Why can't you do the right thing at the initial time? Look at the country is going down every day. You don't think about you don't reason about, you don't debate about this issue in the in the House of Rep, House of Senate. You are debating how to change national item. Open Grousey. Is it open Grousey our problem? They debate how Nigerian economy will start reviving. We start booming. We start coming back. As far as 2000, where Obasanjo was there. Look at today, now Nigeria is going down every day. Just because the people we have in the leader, they are not governing us well. They are very bad. They don't have idea to move the country forward. And we have what it takes to Nigeria to be better every day, not to be depreciated every day, it declining every day. Everything is just scattered. Nothing is working. Nothing is going. If Tinubu today give Nigeria electricity, 24-hour electricity, the name will be in the record. That also president came and he gave Nigeria electricity 24 hours. Why can't you do that? It's not a rocket science to do it. But why can't you do it? Look at how Europe, how Western world they govern their people. Any person that comes in the government, he must make sure he do one thing so that generation will come and meet that thing that he did. But why can't you do this thing? Why Africa? Who do all those things? Why are we like this? We don't like ourselves. There is no unity, nothing, not hatred everywhere. Why can't we do the right thing? Today, even though you gone today, there is nothing you will left everything in this world. Nothing you take along. You will leave everything. Like we Muslim, only.
Mali, please round up.
Okay, we Muslim only white cloth that you use to wrap you and bury. Why can't you do the right thing? Even though you have heaven and earth today,
thank you very
you
much.
will not get everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdul Malik. Thanks.
Can you hear me?
Back. Yeah, we can hear you now. Finally.
Hey, Mr. CM.
Mr. CM, next time we have that problem, log out and log in.
Na conspiracy.
There is no conspiracy, it's your gadget.
Oga CM, not be conspiracy. When you have a problem, log in and log out.
Don't worry.
Now China thing, you go buy China headset now.
Okay, now. Black Panther hand. You see, Black Panther hand. That's why you quickly send China. Black Panther hand the day inside. That's why you quickly send China.
Okay, now Black Panther hand they attack you.
Okay, now Dr. CM, the floor is yours. You have your minutes now. Please start.
Okay. Let me quick. First of all, I must apologize unreservedly to the rest of Niger Watch panel. It's really an embarrassment anyway, because I never expected it. Back in the, I can hear you people speak, you see my picture, everything, but if I speak, it doesn't go out. So I have to start troubleshooting until sort of, rebooting the system. Well, whatever virus Black Panther sent, I cleared it. So the thing is working now. So just to say something.
You don't add the virus now, no problem now. At least I'm doing something.
So anyway, the thing is, I understand what everybody has said, and it's quite. I wish, because all the things we've been saying here are mainly, solutions. I wish if they're listening to us, which I believe, why can't they take what we prescribe here? It's not enough to say we're hearing feedback. Oh, the high and mighty listening to us. We're not here for a joke. We are here for a serious business. All the solutions we've been profiling, they should have taken at least 50 or 60%, and they won't be the same. After all, they will take the credit. So on this open grazing, I just want to touch on something. There's a man called Alhaji Abdullahi Ganduje, APC chairman now, and former governor of Kano State. You know what he said? He told his fellow Fulani people, say, don't go south. There's a land in Kano. It can contain all of you. Come here. I'm not making it up. People should go and check back. He said it, even when Buhari was in power, not now. So why not? Why can't they take that option? Okay. Option 2. From Kano State, you move down to Kaduna. From Kaduna, you can come to Benue, Abuja, Benue State. Former governor of Benue State, Samuel Oton, said, we don't want you to be carrying your cattle all over Benue. We have land. If you want, come and buy land here and set up a ranch. If the climate in Kano is not good, what about the climate in Benue? All these things I'm saying, I'm just repeating what people have said, so that, because Nigeria, sometimes after 6 months, the same debate will come up again in a different fashion. Otomi is still alive. He said, we have land for ranching, but we don't have land for open grazing. The man is on record. That's why they were looking for him to buy him. So what I'm saying is that there is River Benue. They can't finish drinking River Benue. And moreover, it's a river. You irrigate it. You come to the local government bordering River Benue all over. The local government in Benue State bordering River Niger. You can buy land there and set up your ranch. A cow Average size cow is about 500,000 naira. Some of these headers, they have more than 200, or let's say 100 pieces or 150. Now, I agree that they themselves, because they look ragged and they look a little malnourished, they are not the owner. Those people giving them those cows to head for them, they have money. If you are having a business of, let's say, 500,000 per cow, if you have it 100 of them, it becomes 50 million, I believe. If you have 200, it becomes 100 million. Why can't you be able to spare 100 and something thousand, 200 and something thousand per plot? Or I mean, it won't be up to that in the middle belt. You spend like, say, 5 million. You buy a big land, ranch it, and then do your business. That way, you even be selling not just the cow, you sell the cow dung for manure for local farmers. Somebody with a technology can come and meet you, partner with you, and start up a milk dairy farm there. You can set up so many things. That is if the intention is to rear cow for business. That is if the intention, because I doubt it. Otherwise, why are you leaving Benue State till you get to Bayelsa? Okay, even at that, take land, come and buy land and set up a ranch. Former governor of Ekiti State, Dr. John Kayode Fayemi, he went and brought a special breed of cattle. I think they say it's from America. Set it up in Ekiti State to show example. Kayode should have said, look for some Ekiti indigenes. Say, you carry this cow from here, you can go to Oyo. From here, you can go to Anambra, go to Cross River. It's not done. So there is an example to show. We've had ranches in the 60s. Obudu cattle ranches there. Those of you from when they did Western region, the whole of Shaki, Ibarapa, all those areas, they are Awolowo established many farm settlement scheme. So it's not that we don't know. If the intention is to rear cow, I've given two options from Ganduje and from what is the name, Gabriel Otom. If the intention is to make it a business, that's it. Government has no business involvement in it at all. So because they are insisting on doing it their way, it means that they are not doing it for business, which confirms what most of us have been saying, that this is another Fulanization expansion or Islamization by other means. When you establish a ranch, no more raping. You can't be raping people now. So the women, if you establish ranch in Benue, for instance, the women of Bayelsa will be safe. The women of Delta, Edo, everywhere. You can't, nobody to rape them again. There's nothing like clash. You go do your own thing. I go plant my small tomato for my backyard. Nothing. So we know the advantages, but it is purely politics. That's why they want to ram it down our throat. It's not gonna work. For those that are saying they revoke a certificate of occupancy of somebody, but so which means the people of Lagos State should revoke the certificate of occupancy of Dangote that set up refinery. What really are these people talking about? Sometimes when I hear them, because some of us do not have opportunity of going to Arise TV or channels or everything, so they feel that those of them that goes to that mainstream media, Arise, TVC, NTA, AIT, they feel that they know more than us. They don't. If you are revoking the license of anybody because he built a business in Kano or everything to show, then people will revoke the license of Dangote. Even all in a warehouse in Apapa, they revoke the license. What does that mean? So you see all these things. People should not, let them not play on intelligence. Islamization, we say no to it. It's only in Nigeria they drive cattle from. Is it not a shame? They drive cattle. In my local government, let me say, for those listening, I'm from Anambra State, Agwata local government. There's a town called Umuchu, UMUCHU. One billionaire there who wanted to be governor of Anambra State was contesting. He opened, they call it Orient Farm. Go there and see cattle. It's not, if nobody is driving it from Anambra to Bayelsa or drive it from Anambra to Edo or Auchi. Nobody. He opened the ranch. So if we are saying ranch, there's an example. If need is for business, they know what to do. So I think we had enough of that. That to round up on this, Gandu made the suggestion, they don't want to take it. Gabriel gave them, they come to Benue, we buy land and set up a ranch for open grazing. No. Why are they on open grazing? They now want to say cattle, they should stop that nonsense. If they don't want Nigeria, please let us dissolve it and go each other's way. This is insult, bringing this type of cattle at the national, at the Hello Chamber of National Distance, where they're making better laws, are talking of cattle. So they know what to do. Then as for single time, oh, it's my time up. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know.
Okay, you have 30 seconds, Dr. CM. You can round up, please.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me round up. I think that is even the best one. So on this single presidential term of 6 years that Tinubu is proposing, you see, I will support it on one condition. Tinubu should not be a beneficiary. Let him 4 years and go. Technically, the forged certificate he used was to apply for a 4-year job for 6 years. You see? Technically, the forged certificate he used was for 4-year job. Trying to take it to 6 years, he said with that same forged certificate, no, it won't work. So let him do his 4 years and then go. If he survives it up to that, I wish him well. Let him do it and go. Then the next incoming president will now start this, whether it's 5 years or 6 years or single term, and they rotate it according to geographical stuff for now.
Okay.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. CM. Thanks for your submission.
Oga Jonathan.
Yes.
10 seconds, please.
Yeah, just go ahead.
See, the Mr. CM and everybody, please go and get a copy of that constitution that was brought in and start studying it, because they are going to be chipping it in one after the other until they bring the full file, the full report. So please, because what I want to say something else again. Do you know that everything that Obi spoke during the election, the Burkina Faso president has already started working on it? Everything. He didn't even leave one bit. He has started working on it. He has started working on defense. Now Burkina Faso has a defense platform. And if they use that platform, they can monitor the entire West Africa within 48 hours. They got that system from Turkey. You see, that is what we are talking. Technology, they apply technology. They are not increasing military, but they are applying technology. And he has started donating 4,000 tractors per each constituent in Burkina Faso. And then they started doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Black Panther. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Chris just came in. Yeah.
Let me just add to what you said just now about the 6 years. You see, the 6 years they are trying to bring in, Tinubu is trying to break records left and right, trying to be the first to do more than 4 years. The issue is his certificate, his documents can't take him beyond that 4 years. He can't survive it, and he doesn't want to put somebody there. That's why he's pushing this agenda, and I believe it will not work.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Moshala. Mr. Chris, I think you are just joining us. Mr. Chris.
Yeah, I'm here.
I think it's Mr. Ferreira's actually. I think it's Mr. Ferreira's turn. Mr. Ferreira.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
Mr. Jonathan, please give Mr. Chris only 2 seconds, please. Not more than that.
You said,
let Mr. Chris talk.
Okay, Mr.
Only
Chris.
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Okay, let me use the 2 seconds to say good evening, Chair Lady, Madam Patricia.
She be fear now. She don't join Agbado.
Okay, Mr. Chris, the floor is yours. You have your.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I'm sorry for coming late. At times these things just happen. Good evening, Mr. Ninja Watch. I cannot see you here, but I know you are definitely behind the scene, putting things in place. Thank you for the opportunity given to me to be part of this national discourse. And good evening, everybody on the comment section. I greet you especially for the job you are doing. Like I said, you guys are the social media vuvuzela of this platform. And Mommy Diaspora, thank you for the combined job of Messi and Ronaldo that you are playing in the comment section. combining everybody together and coordinating the affairs there. And the people on the panel with me, good evening to you all, and Nigerians and every other person listening to us all over the world. As for me, I think it is quite important that this constant Sowore lambasting Peter Obi, it's becoming, well, I don't know. I just think that Sowore is returning back to the default setting, and that's the tribal setting, because I don't see any reason why his problem is Peter Obi at every point in time. There are so many things that are wrong with this country that Sowore is supposed to be focused on. Peter Obi is not the president. He's nothing. Is this not the same Peter Obi that Sowore wanted to work with before? He wanted to work with Peter Obi before. Then he didn't remember that Peter Obi was from PDP or he was from a corrupt political party. We remember what happened in his own political party, the AAC, all the court cases and everything, but people still believed in him. So Sowore should leave Peter Obi alone and focus on what is going on with the country. There's injustice, there's bad governance, there's maladministration everywhere, but Sowore doesn't give a damn. All he just wants to do is to keep attacking Peter Obi. I've told him he can't do this alone. If he really means well for Nigeria, he should join forces with every other person that mean well for Nigeria. You cannot be an all-knowing politician. You can't do it yourself. And moreover, where is that place that you find everybody is a saint? It's not possible. What society strive for is to get the good people to be in charge of affairs. There will always be bad people in every society. There will be bad politicians. But the most important thing is to ensure that the good ones are always in charge of everything that's going on, so that whoever commits any crime will be brought to book. That is what we are saying. You cannot find that political party or that politician that can do it all alone by himself. And the earlier we get that into our skull, the better for all of us. The better for all of us. How many Saint Obi do we have? How many saints like Peter Obi do we have? We've all been in this politics since 1999. How many people can you actually point to that are actually like Peter Obi? If we want to be reasonable and sincere in our quest for good
Is that Chris? Yeah,
Look tendency. Oh, what about nice? Is it better?
It's just breaking. Yeah, okay, you can go ahead.
It's like this attack is
systemic. Can you hear me?
Today.
Yes,
maybe.
Yes.
Can any
go ahead? Yes, go ahead.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so the point
go ahead, my brother.
The point I was just making with that is that, see, this idea, idea of we looking for a group of saints to come and free Nigeria from these shackles of misrule is a utopian tendency. It's a utopian tendency. It is something that exists only in the books. The way to go is to make sure that we get trustworthy people to be at the helm of affairs at every point in time. That is the way to go. It's not about if you just see one corrupt politician here, then everything is over. No, it cannot be like that. We have to ensure that the good people take charge of affairs. And as long as we keep separating or segregating ourselves from everything politics, everything political party, we are not going to go anywhere. Because as long as I know, in Nigeria, there is no room for independent candidacy. So if you must play this politics, you must belong to one political party. You must belong to one if you want to be realistic. You have to belong to one, no matter how you look at it. So that's just that. Then for the Obidients, I don't quite understand why we keep telling the Obidients how to react to bad governance. There's bad governance going on everywhere, and why should people always tie the actions of Obidients to Peter Obi? This was the basis that Professor Wole Soyinka used in attacking Peter Obi. He had to come through the Obidients because that is what people are doing. They cannot find things to directly link with Peter Obi. So what they do, they come through the Obidients. Was Peter Obi there when these same youth, when they organized NSAS? Peter Obi wasn't there. These are just disgruntled Nigerians. These are youth that are dissatisfied with the way the country is going. So they've all come out under a voice, and they've made it clear repeatedly that they are the ones that are contesting the election through Peter Obi. Is it not the same Obidients that were even warning Peter Obi? They were warning him that if he himself, if he doesn't behave to type, they are going to deal with him. It's there. And nobody remembers that. It's only when the Obidients are attacking every other president, they keep saying that it's Peter Obi, it's Peter Obi's making it. It has nothing to do with Peter Obi. These are unsatisfied Nigerians that have never known good governance since their birth. Imagine a child that was born in 1999 when this democracy started. That child is about 23 years old now, or 24. This is a child that has not known anything like good governance. If you stretch it further, add 10 years to it. So a child that was 10 years when this democracy started is now 34. So this person has not known anything like good governance. So you cannot tell them, you cannot dictate to them how they react to issues affecting their country if we even have one.
Chris,
like somebody said in the WhatsApp, Dr. CM, please.
Okay, just 10 seconds. When Oluomo and his gang, we are telling Igbo not to vote in Lagos, even slaughtering people, closing down this thing. How many people tell Tinubu to rein in on Oluomo? Did anybody mention
I'm just coming to that. I'm just coming to that. Imagine what the people did in 2014 election. The names and everything, they called Jonathan, they carried his coffin. They called his wife Hippopotamus. Nobody ever tied these rampant youths to Buhari or Atiku or to any political party for that matter. Nobody did. So why does it have to be Peter Obi at every point in time? And I see some well-meaning people, all in the name of being politically correct. They want to tell the Obidients how to react to issues. Was it Peter Obi that drove Sowore out of NSAS protest in Abuja? Was Peter Obi even in PDP then? Was he even in Labour Party then? Sowore went to NSAS protest in Abuja and he was roundly rejected because people still remember the role he played in 2015. How has that got anything to do with Peter Obi? How? Sowore should just come out from his tribalistic shell and let us know where he stands. Come on, how can you do it alone? Who is that sense? How many states can you gather?
Please round up, Mr. Chris.
Yes, I'm just going to round up. Dr. CM, you were talking about this ranching. Now you said everything, but fire me. It wasn't US he went to. He went to Madam Patricia's country. That is Denmark. It was there they gave him the prototype of cattle ranching, which is brought to his state. And the man from Kanu, Ganduje, he proposed a big ranch complete with educational facility, hospital, artificial insemination, everything, animal husbandry. He proposed all of them with funds and everything. It was recorded on national television. The land provided, facilities provided, and these people, they didn't use it. Those facilities are there, they didn't use it. And you tell me cattle ranching is about cattle. No, it's about the encroachment of Fulanis into the land of the country. Yes. And as long as we exist, it's not going to stop. We are going to keep talking, and nobody, I repeat, nobody has the right to tell me how to react to bad governance in this country. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Chris.
Good evening, and thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. Thanks for your submission. Yeah, give us our mandate. Mr. Give us our mandate. Yeah, just coming in.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I didn't just come in. I was thinking that if the man on the fence is here, I can talk. Okay. I can address him.
Oh, okay.
Because
all right.
I don't know what he did. I showed my camera several times.
Okay, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
He let me and then pick Mr. Chris and brought Mr. Chris in. When we talk, I'll address that. But thank you very much.
Wait, you say I do. Wait, I do you.
You see my note. You see my note.
Now you be the man on the fence. Now you be the man on the fence.
It took give us a mandate to bring Mr. Elvis out.
That was you say you rig election.
No man, and my body they get power.
It took him to bring you out.
Then they get you.
So at least, but thank you very much for that question. That means what I'm saying is true. Well, thank you very much. Greetings to you.
You have the floor. It's your time now.
To the panelists, thank you very much. I appreciate you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you for all that you do. And to the panelists, greetings from the diaspora. I greet you. Greetings to everyone.
I give him 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It came late. 2 minutes.
No worry now. Your own are 2 minutes. Mr. Jonathan, it's 2 + 6 now 8. So you want 2 minutes. Mr. Jonathan wants 6 minutes. So 2 + 6 is equal to 8 minutes. So thank you very much, sir. On the issue of the ranching, right? If ranching was actually their core business or what they intend to do in Nigeria, then taking of lives, red oil would have been appalling to them. But just to show you that these guys are not in any way for ranching business. They actually want to have a settlement in Nigeria. Look at the history of Nigeria, for example. Look at the terrain of Nigeria, for example. Hardly you can see anywhere Kofu and a settlement or their homeland. Maybe if there's anyone can bring it out to me. Even in Daura today. So it is hard to say, okay, for example, now if you go to maybe a corner in your state, you can say, okay, these people they own this place. You go to Ibarapa, for example, like you see, and say, you know, people, they own this. If you go to Shaki, you know who owns the place. Go to Bini, go to Jose, for example, you go to somewhere like maybe the different suburb and the sublets. You see people, the indigenous people of that place. So their intention is not on the business. Their intention is to see how many places they can actually have their settlements. Okay, for example, now the Ekiti state, where they buy those 2 kings. You know, somebody came out and then told them and said that old man came and said, "We told you guys, don't vote for this person. Don't vote for him. We told you, don't vote for him." But this king, they said they came and said, "Oh, let's vote for this person." Now they've been pied, they took them and all that. So these guys, their intention is not to actually run to rear cattle or to do business. Their intention is to look for settlement, and their intention is to do it in every state of the country. And that's why the one that sits in power today, in quotes, will tell that governors, give me land and I will end insecurity. Where is he driving at? If they give him land, who will he give the lands to? So that would have been part of the bargain that he has with them, and they did all of the evil they did, and they rigged the election. Because he keeps saying, give me land and I will end insecurity. I don't see how the issue of land correlates with insecurity. No. When there's insecurity, you are just in this insecurity head on. You don't say, give me this and I will do this. No. You don't do that. So their aim and agenda is to have as many settlements in Nigeria as possible. And because they believe that their father was in power, they couldn't achieve it. They can use somebody, maybe from the southwest, to achieve it in court. Because I don't even know that. I don't even believe that this person in question that sits as the person today in court is from southwest. Because up until tomorrow, I keep saying it. Where have you seen? We have this in Agbeji, where they celebrate, okay, this person, our son is the president, let's celebrate him. You can't find any. So, Nigerians, let's know what our problems are. These guys are there for grab. They want to have as many as possible settlements, and they can do that by intimidating and by buying people. If cattle rearing or cattle business is their business, red oil and destruction of land and property would have been appalling to them. But that is their agenda. That is their main aim. Over here in Texas, for example, if I in some neighborhood, in communities where people live, you see them have little ranch. They have little ranch in places. You don't see the cows go around. No. Maybe one day, one can just pass around where I used to pass. I will just show you where you see cow, you see horses. in little ranch, labor where people live. But these guys, they know. The senators, the legislators, they all know. They know what their aims and agendas are. They are only deceiving Nigerians. But we need to arise and take them headlong. Because if care is not taken, well, I'm only praying that what belongs to us is not given to foreigners. But we can't sit here and pray and pray and continue to pray. We have to take action. We have to arise and take action. And like I said, for example, Obaseki is saying what he's saying in Edo State. There's a connivance with the governors and the senators and the red members to do this evil. Now, on the issue of obedience, Mr. Chris, I don't know if I can say it better. We have just said it all. You can't tell me how to react to somebody came to my house, boggled my house, and you are telling me, oh, you shouldn't have probably bring out your own coat iron now, so I should let him tie me, right? Nigerians, what is happening to us? What is our problem? An average child born 16 years ago have not seen anything called good governance, and we are here saying that the obedient. Who are the most dangerous sort of people when it comes to taking government? Is there any?
Please round up.
They carry somebody's coffin. That means you are saying that the person is dead. Obedient did not carry any copy now. We are not even, man, and you are saying that obedient. Come on, I really know. I don't know. I don't know how we address this situation. These guys we are only out fighting against bad governance and looking for good governance for our country. So what is the problem? You left Olesho Inka, you left Bayo Onanuga, you left the Alakis, you left the Oluomos, you left them, and then you are attacking the good Nigerians. What is our problem, for God's sake?
Thank you, Mr.
What's our problem? Mr. Johnson, thank you very much. I'll just use the mic. I'll use the mic. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think we're all done now, except that Mr. Ferreira. Mr. Ferreira, are you still with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you can do your 4 minutes now. Yeah,
okay.
You have the floor.
So yes, it is important as we all talk that we focus on what is important in front of us. The process has to be changed, and the system.
My dear, please, let's go together.
Has to be changed. I can hear background.
Joe.
Can you hear me? Yeah, the process has to be changed. Now, the challenge here is getting everybody on board on understanding what the problem in front of us is and how we go about it. For me, personally, I would prefer the obedient to stop reacting and start mobilizing. This is an important aspect to this struggle that we face in front of us. If you keep reacting to everything that happens to you on the road, you will not get to the destination of where you're going. I think that's an African proverb. The challenge for me that I see before Obi himself is the fact that he has to find the key to the mobilization of the indifferent. What do I mean by the indifferent? Those that have been disillusioned by the system, those that have been beaten down by the system, those that do not believe anymore in the democratic process. And he has a medium and a podium and a microphone to do it. You understand? The more he continually tries to seek mergers with criminals, the more he diminishes himself. And the more his supporters and followers continue to react to the likes of Sowore, the more they also are losing focus of what the battle is. Everybody has to be focused on what is in front of us. We have to bring down this system. I would have preferred we have a movement called Nigeria Cannot Continue Like This. And on a daily basis, we announce as our number is growing. And when we get to that critical mass that Dele Farutimi talked about, then we can make political demand or move into the political party sphere to demand a change and to let it know to our opponents that if they want to snatch it, grab it, and steal it, we are equally going to engage them in that rule of engagement. Anything short of this is a waste of time. Nigeria will just be that 1 year wind, we 1 year they blow for 1 year corner. All this Labour Party drama, Aribambi, Arabambi, Afure. Personally, I think Obi should dissociate himself completely from that. Move more into a movement space like they did in South Africa, like they did in Senegal. All these reactions by Obi, they can't tell me how to react. We don't need, we need mobilization. Obi needs to find a key to the mobilization of the indifferent, not to be merging with the criminals, the mega criminals, the mega parties that we already know. We need to make it point clear to them that we are coming to destroy them and we stand differently from what they stand for. We cannot play with their rules of engagement. Well, that's just my own opinion. I don't know much, but I still think Sowore is playing it wrong. Obi2 is playing it wrong.
Thank you.
The Obidients are playing it wrong.
Thank
Until
you.
we all play it right, we are not going to have a result.
All right. Jonathan, please, sir. I have somebody on the phone. Please allow me to take it. Thank you. Madam Origin, thank you very much, ma, for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, all my honorable people. I'm just sitting here enjoying every submission. Please accept my accolade, clap for yourself. Everybody is doing wonderful. And Mr. Jonathan, thank you for, stepping in for Mr. Nigeria so he can have some breathing space. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Thank you, Mama Diaspora. Thank you, all the panelists. I come here to encourage you. Please, Mr. Jonathan, this is for you. You're going to, of all we discussed today, you see how I say we, because I shouldn't have said anything except that this issue of minimum wage was not addressed, which I know a lot of things were talked which were important. But why I want us to, all the financial gurus here, to pay attention, maybe tomorrow or next Mr. Niger Watch, to talk about it more in depth is, as we are speaking, Labour is not accepting what the federal government is giving, and federal government is not accepting what Labour is giving. I hear that the principal parties have jacked out. I don't know if that is true or not. But my question is, a lot of people are talking about this, they call it starvation, poverty wage. And then we need to also add and bring to table. Until they bring to table, I think this needs to be addressed now that it is a matter of negotiation. Every salary needs to be brought to the table. Every federal government person, from the national to the senators to the governors, they need to bring every wage to the table so it can be adjusted, because what we want is best or first among equals. There is no Nigeria that is more Nigerian than the other. If these people qualify to get 60,000, then we need to address the 30 million naira that the senators are receiving. Okay. And then let them approve, talk about it. Maybe this is an opportunity to fund these people so that we can start afresh. I don't know if I made sense, but that's what I wanted to chip in. God bless you all.
Thank you, Madam Origin. God bless you, man. Thank you so much. Anyway, it's a wonderful suggestion, but I'll leave it for you guys on the panel. Mr. Jonathan, please go ahead, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I think we only have Madam Milena. I don't think she's still with us. But I just want to respond quickly to Mr. Ferreira. Mr. Ferreira, I really don't get your position. It is like you are neither here nor there. You are making a good point, but you are not really articulating. I must say that You said we should stop. We should stop. We said we should stop reacting and start mobilizing. My questions are this. Wait, my questions are these two fundamental questions. Who do you want to mobilize?
You see,
and let me finish so that you see, you want to mobilize uninformed people, people who don't know. People who don't know what is going on in the country. Reacting is educating the people. Reacting is bringing the uninformed people to the floor. So it has to be a combination of both. At least at the minimum, we must continue to react. And if mobilization, fine. But you cannot leave one for the other. Impossible. It will be a dead end. So you can't
can I add to the question? If you feel
add to the question, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Ferrari, the part I want to add. So, which group do you belong to? Because you've advised the Obidients, you advised the Sowore people, you've advised which other people again?
My group is this. That's a very good question. My group is this.
Of people that you advise.
I belong to.
Now you are speaking as if you are not part of this whole problem. That's what I sense from you. Who are you?
Listen, people. My group that I belong to is that Nigeria cannot continue like this.
That is
I want to bring the system down.
And
listen, I described it earlier for you. I told you that we are like a bus that has no tire, that is no engine, or the engine is about to blow, and everybody is struggling to be the driver. That means we are going through the wrong strategy. Obi is going through the wrong strategy. He should have formed a movement.
How is Obi going through the wrong strategy?
The wrong strategy is that he's planning to run in 2027 under the same rules. It's been 1 year since they cheated him. Nothing has happened in the house. No movement is going on to say, let us address
that is where
the
Mr. Ferreira, Mr. Ferreira, that is why your argument on mobilization is okay. But your argument that reaction should stop, that it is irrelevant, it is useless.
No, the reaction is on the wrong things. Wrong things.
So like what we're doing here, you know what we are doing now is wrong too, because we are reacting. What we're doing here also is wrong.
No, I'm not saying you don't react, but I'm saying we should not like now. Every time they talk about obedience, all they know about obedience is how they react to things. This should not be the main thing.
If I may come in, that is exactly what I'm saying. If the obedient, if we keep quiet, it becomes the standard.
I'm not saying they should keep quiet.
Are we truly reacting? That is the question. Because
I'm not saying keep quiet.
This is the narrative that is being
reaction is
the obedient as being reactive. Is that actually the case? If the obedience were reactive, why did they not disrupt the
You have asked a very good question.
Election?
Let me answer now. Let me answer.
You have asked to the Supreme Court judgment.
Listen. You have asked very good question. You're not giving me chance to answer. You understand? When you react, don't react to a person. React to the system. That's I'm an advocate of reaction.
Mr. Ferreira. So what do you think? What do you think? Wait, Mr. Ferreira. So when we are reacting today, let's just take today. Let's just narrow it down today, the last 24 hours alone. Forget about any other thing.
Yeah.
So what I reacted to today, was it not about issue? Was I reacting to a person?
No, not you. Don't personalize it. Please never personalize Nigerian issue.
No, Mr. Ferrari, let me tell you.
Let me ask him this, please.
Give us our mandate. Hold on. Mr. Ferrari, you said we should react to the system, and you forget that the system is being represented by people. The system that Agbado is running today is being represented by the likes of
for example, today's reaction has been mostly on Sowore. Sowore is not representing the Agbado system.
Soyinka is representing the system.
I know Soyinka is. I agree.
So the likes of Soyinka, they are representing the system. That is why we react to them. We have to keep them short. Because like I said, the vast majority of youth that you have today that are 35 and below, these people, they don't even know what good governance is. They don't even know the history.
Yes.
They don't even know that
Okay, all right. Okay, give us a mandate.
I'm ready to answer every question, but let's take it one by one.
Okay, give us a mandate. Let's give us a mandate. Yours, Amanda, go ahead.
Okay, so for example, now, take for example what happened in the US, for example.
Yes.
Trump and his supporter, right, during the general insurrection, they believe that they were rigged and all that, and they reacted and all that. So now, even though what they did was wrong, do you think what they did was accurate, even if with all they did, going to that place and then say that my friends did this and all that? What can you say to that?
I didn't hear the question properly. Can you repeat it, please?
It's just like comparing the Obidients and the Trump movement and the Trump guys, right? Now they said they were rigged, right? And because they didn't want to fold their hands, they went, even though we believe that what they did was wrong. So do you think in what you are saying now, do you think Obidients are actually out of place in what we are doing today? Calling out the system and the people supporting this evil.
Do I think they are out of place?
Yes.
Out of place with what they are seeing today. Is that what you're asking
me? With what we are saying, and then with all that we are saying to the people, with the system, and then
my view is this: I believe that the Obidients are focused on individuals. Our problem is not individual. Our problem is systemic.
Which individual?
Sowore, for example, Sowore is not relevant in the cause of
Crave. Can I say something to Mr. Ferrari? Mr. Ferrari, please. Can I
say it loud and clear? I'm
no. That's the way you don't know me. Don't even go there. You don't know me. Just
can I say something to Ferrari?
Yes,
Mr. Jonathan.
Mr.
Jonathan.
Jonathan, let me address what Jonathan just said. You see, that's the problem of Nigeria. My teeth is better than your teeth. Every time we try to make a point that it's the system that's a problem, you point finger that you're saying it because you are a supporter of this.
Can I say something to Mr. Ferrari? Mr. Ferrari, Mr. Ferrari. You see, Mr. Ferrari, are you a lecturer?
Yes, I am.
Okay, thank God. Yes, I know where you are coming from. You see, Mr. Ferrari, there's one thing you must know. We are human. We must react to anything. And there's no protocol when you are going through an issue, the baddest issue in the land. There's no protocol. Human beings got to react. Now, we are not yet organized like what we needed to be, but we are being organized gradually. And in your reaction, our reaction, we have a right to juxtapose an individual to react to whatever he has said concerning the ideal we are fighting as a group towards that ideal. We must react to what he said that is contradicting what we believe in. So when we react to that,
in that reaction, I agree with
you. Look. If you are driving a course, emotion is bound to occur.
I agree.
And emotion, you cannot be in control of emotion. You cannot be in control of it because
on logic. I agree with
no. See, logic is meant for when a system is okay but not perfect. Then you cannot use logic to do it. But this system we have is deteriorating and is dead. There's no logic there. We know where we are going to. We know where we are coming from. So there's no logic there. We have to face it the way it is. And if anybody comes our way, we have to bring that person down to get through. That is what it is. So there's no gentleman in it.
What if even though you disagree with that person has one or two points that they are right on? You won't even look at that.
Let me say this. See, the lady that called, Madam, the last caller, I just forget the name now. Sorry. You know, she made a
Origin.
Madam
I never give my submission.
Yeah, Madam Origin. Mr. Odua. Okay, you will go ahead now. See, Madam Origin talked about the minimum wage. There is no way now. If you are going to talk about the minimum wage, that you will not mention names attached to it. Any subject matter that you pick, you cannot handle that subject in isolation. There are people behind each and every matter, each and every policy issue, each and every political, economic, or social issues. You can't just address it without mentioning names. If I'm going to talk about minimum wage,
I agree.
Now,
like the one that
how will I not mention Mr. Tinubu? How will I not mention the finance minister? How will I not mention the labor minister?
So I'm not objecting to that. You also have to mention the labor union leaders who are compromised. You understand?
Yes,
you have to
course.
mention them. I agree with you on that one. But when you are focused on the people that I'm not putting it right. Okay. We all want Nigeria to be okay. We are all not on the same level, right? That's why there are all these different political parties. You understand? Now, when we, for me personally, I'm not a supporter of Sowore, as Jonathan has alluded. That's a very wrong perception when you look at me when I make my argument. I'm a supporter of Nigeria cannot continue like this. My argument is that Sowore's strategy is wrong because he's focused on self rather than the system. You understand? And Obi's strategy also, to me, is wrong because his too is focused on driving rather than the system. So I'm attacking both. Don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is that for an Obidient to adhere me, I immediately become an enemy because I raised that point. From day one, I have been championing that I wish Obi would turn this golden opportunity into a massive movement where we can use it to mobilize Nigerians that are indifferent.
When it comes to Mr. Peter Obi is playing the role of an opposition, effective one that we have never seen in the history of Nigerian politics.
I would disagree with you on that.
That's just one man. That's one man doing that. That one man doing it.
That's what? That is
just
what?
Just one man doing it. Just one man. Just one person.
He's the only one. He's doing the Mr. Peter Obi is, as a politician, is playing the role of an effective opposition. When you talk about the electoral system, because I know that is where you are hanging it on, that's where your position lies. That is what you really want to deal with. You want to talk about electoral system, that if you want to go on 2027, stop opposition. Don't talk about
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. That is where it's going to. Thank you.
Mr. Tinubu can rack Nigeria down to $100 billion in debt. The Fulani can buy anybody. They can do whatever. Just leave that. Just focus on the electoral system. How do you think?
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
Please,
do you think, even though the oppositions are raising voice, do you think they are having any effective impact on the action of the Tinubu, the Agbadorian people? Even though they are making noise, do you think any of their noise is...
They are having a very great effect. A very great one.
It's a huge effect because something is that all of these things are in record. Now, why are they doing most of the things they are doing? They are sometimes they compromise their process. It's because the man keeps speaking and Obedience are not docile. They continue to speak also. So you may think it's not effective, but I tell you what, it is very, very effective. Now, the issue of the highway to fraud, what happens to highway to fraud? They may tell that they have stopped it and then they still steal money, but regardless, they tell you that they are stopping up. Obi told them before the initial that this project will last more than 30 years. Now they said they stop it. So you may tell it's not having effect, but I tell you what, it has a very great, very, very great effect. So I will not say to just keep quiet. Speak, and speak on. Thank you.
And if I may just add, Mr. Ferrari, the point we are making is this. You remember in Buhari's campaign in 2014, prior to that election, Boko Haram actually nominated him. They nominated him to be their representative to negotiate with the federal government. And nobody used that against Boko Haram. Just imagine if it was today that IPOB or ESN nominated Peter Obi to speak for them. What will people say? What exactly will people say? So the point is this. It is written, gods live by speaking and they die by killing themselves. If you don't speak, you die. If you don't say your own stories, you die. If you don't blow your trumpet will be rusty. So when people throw accusations at you, it's your responsibility to debunk those accusations with facts and figures. That is what we are doing. And if you look at all these things, the Obidients, they never start any of this controversy. Never.
I agree with you, but my fear is this. Listen, my fear is this. Okay, we are debunking, we're doing right. Remember, anytime you see me jump on this panel, it's when one of the Agbadorians come and put some misinformation to us or try to mislead us. So
exactly,
my fear is this desensitization. You see, over time, if it's tic-tac, the Agbadorians do, you say it becomes normalized, and as over time, Nigeria will just see it as the normal thing. It's just the opposition speaking,
Okay, sir.
and the
Okay,
system
Mr.
is
Ferreira.
okay. Let's just keep doing it.
Okay,
You understand? You
Mr. Odua.
desensitize.
Mr. Ferreira, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I think it's thank you. Mr. Odua.
Thank you. God bless everyone.
It's your 4 minutes now. The floor is yours.
Me, I come here, come advise the northern people who know say they get cow. They should go to Libya and learn. Everybody when get farm for Libya getting old way. When they grow grass, when they spray grass, when they grow for ground. Libya na pure desert where tree not they germinate, but they plant tree by themselves. Use that water where they bring come out from the farm that way. Till they wet the tree, then the tree go come carry shade put. They'll use and spray the ground. The grass go grow. Their llama go the chopper. Their llama not they come out from their farm go another person farm. So for them to the think say every land they must give out to them, or they get right to go their llama go eat another person farm or property. It is still the same duty of that person may kill that their llama may chop am, because llama na meat where people they chop. So if you can't destroy my property, I go kill the llama chop. So for them not to be killing their llama, may they keep am for their north. We don't need them for south. If we need them, we'll go there, go back. May they put them for farm. We never say may they put them for people house for the north. May they carry and go farm, go dig borehole. The money where they collect for Senate, it need to drip better big borehole. When we say it go be like reservoir, the whole when you even go ground, go be like the reservoir tank self. Not to talk of the reservoir itself. So if they do it for all their villages, all their local government, they know they just say grass, not they grow for their side. Because Libya know they complain about grass and their land are desert. Because they use the water when it come out from inside ground. They collect money for borehole, they collect for Niger Delta oil, they collect money for cocoa, they collect money for timber, they collect money for cement, they collect money from everything when it come from Niger Delta. And they chop and make they use and take do borehole for their land. Till they supply their animal food. So that they know a problem not go the day again. They know they just say that either enemy clash anymore. So now that one be the advice I say make I give them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Odua. Thank you very much. Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are here. So Mr.
Okay,
Elvis,
everybody have given their submission, right?
That's correct, Mr. Elvis. So you can.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
God bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
I thought we are doing 4 minutes. I didn't say 4 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Hold on.
Because when I came in.
Hold on. We have somebody on the backstage that have not been here before. Iwanolue Frank. Turn on your camera again. And I want to bring you in. You need to tell us where you're joining us from, because you've been on that backstage since. You need to know where you're joining us from. Can you hear me? I guess. Okay, yes, I can see that you've turned on your camera now. You're going to be put in shortly. I just want to hear from you to see where you're joining us from. Guys, press on the like button and help us to share. I'll get back to you guys shortly. Okay, let's bring you. Hold on, sir.
Dr. CM. I have to
hold
give
on. Hold on, please.
Hello.
Frank, where are you joining us from? Good evening to you.
Hello, I think the network is waving. I'm calling from Nigeria, Delta State precisely.
Okay. Is this your first
Asaba
time?
in Delta State.
Is this your first time?
Yeah, this is my first time. No, I've been following the program since last year.
Oh, since last year. Okay. Talk to us, sir. Thank you very much for joining the panel.
Yes.
Talk to us. You have 4 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity given to me to at least say one or two things concerning Sowore and his group. The way they attack P2B is is what I don't really understand. You see, I don't really understand why he's focusing his attention on Peter Obi. I'm a good follower of Peter Obi. I am an obedient. So I don't think that man like what is called good governance on his own person. I don't think he likes what is called good governance. I don't think he likes when someone comes out with good characters. Peter Obi has been a man that, from what we learned from him, he has been a man that is upright in whatever thing he's doing.
Exactly.
So even me as a person, I have learned a lot from that man. I'm not from Anambra State, I'm from Delta State, but I followed him. Every bit of that election, I was with him. I was trying to know why he is that kind of a woman, that kind of a person. So if Sowore would come out every day to castigate this same man we are talking about, then that Sowore has a question mark. He has something to say. He had something to say that we don't know. So that is it on that aspect. Because if he should be a reasonable somebody with everything that is going on in this country, and you still wake up to attack such a man that who has come out to lead the youth, to show us the light, and that same man is who you come out every day to talk against, then I wonder the kind of human being he is. So that is it. That is just what I want to contribute today. And this is my first time. I don't want to say much, but I had the one he said yesterday. I wasn't comfortable. I was in this program yesterday. I do follow this program up every day. I had one he said on Saturday. So I don't really understand the kind of human being he is. That's just my point. Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity.
Mr. Frank, we really do appreciate you. Thank you for your time with us. And God bless you. I'd like to applaud you for joining us for the first time. God bless you. Thank you very much. We are looking forward to having you again on the panel so that you can put your voice there. We are talking about what is affecting us in Nigeria. So we shouldn't leave just one person into this to be doing this. So your voice is very, very important on this journey. Let all of us talk and let our government know that what they're doing, is displeasing. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I wanted to say something. Sorry,
Okay,
I never said it from. I so much like this program. I so much liked you as a person. Since I've been following this program since last year, I noticed one thing about this program, and it has made me to fall in love with this program. So I don't miss it. I don't dare miss it for any day. I'm always on it. Once it's 8 o'clock, once I'm back from work, I'm always on it. See, 12 o'clock or 11 thereabout, I put cruise. So I just want to say thank you for making us see and have a platform where we can discuss this issue of Nigeria is eating everybody up. I say thank you once again.
God bless you, Mr. Frank. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yes, go ahead.
Can I give a word of appreciation to the brother that just spoke now?
Yes, Frank.
My brother that just spoke, a great obedient. I just want to say this to you. I will indulge you to please try as much as possible to be joining us on this network, because you are on ground and you give us good what is on ground. And I will say also that may God bless you for bringing those words of encouragement to many of us that are still jumping, floating. May God bless you for bringing those words. And I believe if you join us every day, you begin to educate us on what is on ground, and we'll begin to speak on it, just opposing with what we are talking on set. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Mr. Frank is already aware. He's been following us for a while. So we are here every day, every single day, Monday to Monday, 365 days in a year, 6 p.m. Nigerian time every day. And we stay here till like 10 or 11. Sometimes when we have a heated session, we normally stay till 12 or 1 or even 2. So yes, always join us and let us continue to talk about the things that's affecting us, my brother. Your voice is very, very important in this journey. We cannot fold our arms and continue to live like this. Nothing is working in Nigeria. You and I know that. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Mr. Augustine, please give your 4
Yes.
minutes. Let's round up.
Okay, yes. Thank you very much, Niger Watch. And then let me also secondly apologize for the poor network I had earlier today. It was an embarrassment to everybody, not just me. And I do apologize to it once again. Hopefully it will repeat itself. If it's an
Not just
attack,
you, even me myself. I was attacked continuously. I don't know what happened.
exactly. I don't know. So thank you very much. Anyway, just some days are like that. The chap who phoned in from Delta State, please, let me join my voice to others. Try as much as possible, please. I know it won't be.
His name is
Oh,
Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank.
Yes, Mr. Frank. Thank you very much for finding us worthy for your attention. And as much as possible, because it's something good, don't keep it to yourself. Spread the message. Tell them there's a channel better than the mainstream media, whether it's Arise News, whether it's AIT, TVC, whatever it is, that Niger Watch is better, because here you don't pay money to speak, and then we divide ourselves based on what you see on the day. Again, we don't manufacture news here. Whatever we are discussing here is already in the public domain. The difference is the perspective we bring into it. Because we are not constrained, we are not looking for contracts. So we won't be afraid of saying, if I criticize this minister now openly, maybe my check, then go hold am or my daughter, where one go there. No. So we don't have any baggage. We only defend the truth. So that gives us the freeway. That gives us the latitude to discuss something with neither fear nor favor. The only thing that matters here is what is good for the people. That's why most of us are following what Peter Obi did or his example. This year is EDO2024. So maybe because of the issue today, you may not hear EDO2024. The day it will halt, you will know that there are budding politicians. Some people you can't defeat, no matter what you try. There are some are behaving as if they are, what is it called? People that voted for APC during Buhari time. They won't change, but that is by the way. So it's all fine and good here, to be honest with you. So far, I have no reason to regret not being part of this panel, because the good thing is that we say it the way it is. And if you dare bring any false claim here, before you finish, some people must have Googled it, either to challenge you or to tell you to withdraw it. And if you do it severally, you embarrass yourself. So, in a nutshell, the people here are enlightened. We're done because you have to read. You have to be abreast of whatever you are saying. You'll be at your best. So I thank you for making the effort. You've made the best choice, and it will continue like that. Please spread the message. So don't keep it to you. We want to win more people over, so that we show the light here. The people will find the way, they say. On issues today, I know there's quite a lot of things, but one thing I want people to notice this. They said, I've never seen Leo Messi, receive red card. Impossible. All you hear is somebody kicked, tackled Messi. Somebody insulted him in the field of play, because he is the person they came to watch. So if Peter Obi for 1 month, 2 weeks, he's not in the news, no accusation, nothing. If any braggart should cough sometime, they say he's obedient. Peter Obi should rein in on obedient. He can't control obedient. When Oluomo was giving order that people should be slaughtered, I lost my cousin. Presidential election last year was on a Saturday, 25th February. They were prevented from voting because they were Momachukwudi. Okay, we've ended. 26th was Sunday. On 27th, business started all over Lagos. They were forced to close their shops at a Ladepo market, Mushi. It was where they stabbed my cousin, through the throat, the trachea, and they ran away. We lost. How many people has told Tinubu raining on this thing. Even when Bayo Ononoga, who is working for Tinubu, put in black and white that Ndibo should never be allowed to vote in Lagos. That is, they're interfering in Yoruba affair. Did anybody tell Tinubu, sack the man, raining on him? He's not good. He's not this. But it's only thing they talk of Peter Obi. So because of what? The guy is so immaculate. Though he said he's not a saint, but he's the only Nigerian politician since records began, since 1914, that has said, go and investigate my past. If you see anything, bring it up. I will stop campaigning. Till today, it's a challenge nobody has ever done. Till today. So why shouldn't I support him with all that I have? And why don't you think people will say, look, because it's not like them. All these things Sowore are doing, I don't look at. You see, Sowore is just pure jealousy and envy. Sowore has got nothing. I once made a suggestion here. I said, Sowore, you are the president on a Monday. By Tuesday, you take IBB, Abdul Salam, Olusegun Obasanjo, President Jonathan, all those, maybe 20 of them, and then dump them in prison without trial, and all of them vomited maybe 10 billion each, giving you about maybe whatever 500 billion. By Wednesday, what happens? What is your agenda? What is your project? Now you've gotten IBB in prison, everybody in prison, yes. Is that what will improve the educational system in Nigeria? Is that what will improve what is it? So where is your plan? Forget about all. We know they stole. Why not say rule of law? You are talking of who to put in prison. When you see a president, somebody saying, I will jail this person, that person is a dictator. You don't say you jail. What you say is that if I become president, whoever eating Nigerian money must vomit it through the rule of law. When you say it like this, intelligent people will understand that. You will tell people, look, in fact, what you even say is that you tell Nigerians, now if I become president, the next 24 hours, I publish advertorial. If you have any evidence on anybody, bring it up. That way we respect you, and not that you will put this person in prison. You don't do that. You can't do it. If when you say it, you're already a dictator. You put this person in prison. Okay, after putting him in prison, what happens? Will that improve the GDP of the country? Is that going to bring macroeconomic stability? Is that going to bring inflation down to single digit from 9%, maybe towards 1%? Is that what will bring the interest rate down? So there are a lot of things. Somebody is speaking, but I don't, Nigeria, illiteracy level in Nigeria is so high that, if you tell somebody this is 6, and then half a dozen is bigger than 6, they will say, oh, good. So nobody knows. That's why they listen to him. But all those things, that's why P2B doesn't even reply. Sure, if you have a problem, there was a time he was saying P2B, people forgot that 2019, Sowore was on the ballot. P2B was just a VP to Atiku. 2019, Sowore was on the ballot, meaning that either Buhari, who got re-election, or any other person, all of them, can be president. Sowore was rigged out. What did he do? I always say it. What did he go on the street the next day? Did he? He did not. Then he kept quiet, but now he's trying to prescribe something. They started then SARS from nowhere, no leadership. Somebody said that he went to Abuja, they drove him away, said no leader. So why do you want to cash in on somebody's effort? The AAC of his party, any parties must have an executive, have a, board of trustees and all those things. Sowore, which one, where are the party? AAC that you formed, is it in every local government, every state? Who is the chairman of your board of trustees? All the things that INEC specified, it was INEC requirement. Every party must have board of trustee with all the officers populating it, and then the executive. So what really are with this pure dictator? If I go into student union, this thing, Sowore was not a national office of Nigerian students, whatever it is. He just a branch, 2 years at University of Lagos. Coincidentally, he joined with 1993. So and then the political capital of Nigeria then, the boiling point was Lagos. So you just have to, give in. And they start as if it's not. Some of us went to Ikeja. My roommate in those days, all these things, we used to go to all those places. So when we see all these things he's talking, he just want to take glory. Now, if we put him down, we start to tell him, he's a nobody. That's what he just make he's a nobody. Beyond it, what have you been able to do? Show us your program. Tell Nigerians this is it. Just I bang this person in prison, and so what? If you pack them in prison, what happens the next day? Will that change everything? So he hasn't got the temperament to be a leader. Besides, he hasn't balanced a budget in his life. When I was saying it, I say yes. No public sector experience. I'm saying this. You open Sahara Reporter, it's like somebody who opened a shop at Mushi. That is private. You hire and fire. Have you balanced budget? Have you handled what's it called, pressure group? Let's say National Union of Road Transport Workers in your state as a governor, or even in your local government as chairman of a local government. Can you handle them? You only did Sahara Reporter and they're collecting money from Ford Foundation. You use it to run it, maybe based on charity because you want to liberate democracy. How then does that translate into an executive position? You haven't got executive experience. That's what we are saying. Peter Obi has it. You may say Tinubu, whatever it is, he has it in Lagos and then Mobile, private. Working in Mobile is private. Lagos State Governor is a public. Peter Obi has been a businessman all his time, even in UK, private. Anambra State Governor is public. Atiku was a
Augustine, let me say this to your point. Did he end his union as a president? Did he end his tenure? He did not end his tenure as a union president in University of Lagos.
George, please let me not delay our panel. I'm so happy with what happened today. It means that we have so many talents here. At the what is it called? At the snap of a finger, somebody the system will keep running, even when you are not here. So I'm so happy for that. Jonathan, thank you, Madam Patricia, thank you. Any of us, we all talents here. We can always take over. All that Niger Watch need is to open the shop for us. Then we kick on. We know what to discuss. Leave everything to us. We organize ourselves perfectly well. Now everybody will be looking at us. So I'm so grateful. I thank all the panelists today. In fact, today is my happiest day here because it means that whatever it takes, everybody we know what the deal is. We know the state of play. So nobody should come and tell us maybe not that we are arrogant. We can still learn, but at least sufficiently we know where we are headed and they know where we are coming from. So Niger Watch, a credit to you and then to everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Niger Watch, 20 seconds.
All right. Augustine, you said what?
So I want to ask for 20 seconds.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Ferrari, I don't know if you are still here. I specifically want to speak to you. You see, I understand clearly it is no doubt that you are for a better Nigeria, because there's a fellow that usually come here to come and provide alternate information, and you always come in to come and counter that fellow. So I don't have any doubt at all of your sincerity, but I think today it's just a different ball game. And to also make things clearer, do you know that the Obidients, they've been printing flyers and distributing these flyers depicting how Tinubu has been wasting funds, how the senators and everybody, they are misgovernance. They've been sharing these flyers in the remotest part of Nigeria. That is one of the things the Obidients have been doing. But like I said, I know you have pure and genuine intentions. It's just the argument for today. And Mr. Frank, thank you very much. I hope you listen to this program with your friends and spread the words. And thank you and good evening, Nigeria. Nigeria, thank you for the time you gave me.
All right, Oga Chris, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. Somebody else was calling my attention earlier on. You want to say something? Is anybody there that wants to say something? Because I'm ending the show right now.
Yes, Mr. Harris, can you hear you?
Okay, go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Hello, is it my?
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Jonathan. Yes, after you, I need to end the show. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I just want to say this today. You know, with respect to the Labour Party. You know, I really want to put this out there. You know, the position of Abure and his gang, the gang of Arabambi and Apapa now. That's what you can call them now. They know themselves that their position cannot hold. Their position cannot be tenable if Mr. Peter Obi becomes the president of Nigeria. So they are aware of that. Their position will be threatening. Therefore, they will never
Abure and his gang will never allow that to happen. They will sabotage it. They will truncate it. They will destabilize it. In fact, Mr. Peter Obi can only be the president of Nigeria over the dead body of Abure and his gang. Over their pie body. It will never happen. They are threatening the presence of Mr. Peter Obi becoming, because he said it today. Clearly, Arabambi said it today. He said Abure is the leader of the party. And that is sacrosanct as by the Constitution of Labour Party, referring everyone to the Labour Party Constitution. So one can come to that conclusion that Mr. Peter Obi cannot, because if Mr. Peter Obi becomes the leader or the president of Nigeria today, Abure cannot last the next 90 days.
Thank you.
And they know this for a fact. So it is time now to move forward. If there's any other time, it is now. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'll leave it at that for today. I thank you very much for the opportunity, and I thank all my fellow panelists as well. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate every one of you today. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much for relieving me from this duty today. I really do appreciate this. It was supposed to be Oga CM, but the network not allow him. So, and I was happy how you took over the platform. Thank you, sir. I want to appreciate every one of you that came into the platform today. Although some of you have left already, Mr. Jonathan, Abdul Malik, Oga Ferreira, Mr. Oduwa, Oga CM, Oga Chris, Mr. Black Panther, Mr. Frank, Mr. Give Us a Mandate, Mother Patricia, Mother Nena, and many others that came in. And God will bless you, and Mr. Destiny as well. Thank you very much. Those of you that called in, thank you so much. God bless you all. Appreciate you all, Madam Origin, Mr. Shimeze. Then who else again? That was I don't know, a couple of people came in, but Mr. Ben and many others.
Naija,
yes, sir.
Did you watch the comment section?
What's happening?
They don't let Ferreira rest too.
What did you do?
Then they give her to anyhow.
No, but nobody should.
I'm used to it. That's no new.
Ferrari is always for Nigeria.
All right, let me round up.
They know abuse you. Don't say that. They argue with you.
I know.
I'm enjoying them.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's why.
Naija Watch.
Yes.
Sorry to come in. I don't know by my own taste, because I've been here for quite a while. Today's soup sweet well. If to say you go give us extra, maybe this thing make we, if so, those were like and make them say, if the eyes have it, if you want it, make we request for extra time. Say
no
the
extra
eyes
time.
have
Monday.
even if it's 30 minutes. Okay.
Many people don't go sleep already.
We go get extra time by Wednesday.
Many people don't go sleep already.
we go tell them, go feed. We will go through mommy diaspora. Extra time. I know say better news they come on Wednesday. We will go through mommy. No, they go through them again. Just talk to mommy. That's all. You no get choice.
Okay, I don't know your trick, Nana.
The higher authority.
The higher authority is there.
The manager, the staff director. You now manager, director. Manager, not the staff director. Manager. Okay, continue.
Yes, on Wednesday is fine. Today is Monday, so there'll still be more. We have more topic every day. So anyway, I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate those of you that supported the channel today. Stephanie Ojek, Michael Ganamaro, Oscar Blackburn, and Jaja. Now God bless you, my people. Thank you very much. My pocket never run dry. and people on the comment section. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always. Mother Luke, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Aga Chris, Injidima, Oscar, Blabon, Peggy Modi, Michael Ganemaro, and many others right there on the comment section. And God bless you, my people. I would like to quickly say this. Too much of everything is bad. Yes, when I use the word too much of everything is bad, I'm referring to my friend Sowore. It's bad. Too much of everything is bad. You know, you cannot continue doing something, doing the same thing in a wrongful way. Then how do you want people to describe you? You know, describe this attitude. Like Eunice said earlier on from the beginning of this broadcast, you know, that I read to you guys, that is not happy. So you are not happy because the youth that's supposed to be behind you, all of them are behind Peter Obi. You know, it's wrong. Too much of everything is bad, regardless of what. You cannot be doing this over and over and over and over again. I don't know. Peter Obi, I've never ever had anything with you. I don't know why you attacked this man. He's not the president. He's not holding any political office as we speak, you know. So you continue attacking Peter Obi. It doesn't make no sense anymore. I have to tell you this, to be honest. It doesn't make sense to me. Huh? It's crazy. Because I wish this energy was being used to attack Tinubu. That would be nice. Before you started attacking Peter Obi, you stylishly started by saying you were the first to call Tinubu a joke barrel. You just only put that there, you know, to let the people that is listening to you to understand that at least I just criticize everybody. No, that your article was directly to attack Peter Obi. This is wrong. Too much of everything is bad. Please. So currently there's suffering in land, hunger in the land. Please use your voice, your good voice, to speak against this satanic government. Let them know we are hungry. Let them know the situation that is happening. People are dying. Kidnapping is happening. Not with Peter Obi cause all this one. You know, too much of everything is bad, man. You know, because of I have so much respect for you. You know, the way I'm lenient over handling you right now. You know, if it was someone else, I won't do it like this. Too much of everything is bad. You cannot continue doing the same thing over and over again. Why? Why must you talk about Peter Obi? Is Peter Obi the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? What position Peter Obi is holding in Nigeria right now? Apart from he's described as the former governor of Anambra State and the 2023 presidential candidate. Finish. Talk to the people that is ruling us right now. The heartless, satanic people that is ruling us right now that doesn't care about the people. These are the people you should be talking about. This continuous attack on Peter Obi, it doesn't make sense anymore. You know, sometimes when I use this jealousy, so Baba Shokoto, now they know. Is it to so Agbada? You know they know. It will now overshadowed you. You can't see it, but the people watching you, looking from distance, will be seeing it. That the Agbada you are wearing is full of jealousy, but you can't see it. Then it becomes so disgraceful. I'll leave that one for now. Please. Thank you very much, my people. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. I'd like us to end the show right now. I'll see you guys again tomorrow by 6 p.m. by God's grace. Guys, help us to press on the like button before you leave. Help us to share. Let our voices go far. You know, let's continue to stand for what is right. Nobody's perfect, but continue to stand for what is right. If you mistakenly do what is wrong, that's a normal thing because you are a human being. But when you deliberately doing what is wrong, that is where, you know, the punishment can come in. So please, let's do what is right. The situation of our country right now is not pleasing at all. We can't continue like this. Good night, my people. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.